Battlefield 1, we're on Series X doing a stream event. Be sure to like the video so more people can check it out. The questions stuff are great. And I think today we'll be somewhat talking about the exciting and hyped up Battlefield 2042 trailer that dropped this morning. So if you guys got questions or want to talk about it, let me know, as I am kind of on board the hype train. I mean, it's not necessarily like a perfect experience yet, but I was very thrilled by what they showed, and I'm quite hopeful that it'll be really great. Because I believe it's 7 maps, 5 times bigger than anything they've ever done, or something like that, ludicrously large. 128 players in a match, which we kind of knew about. The full regular gameplay reveal will be at the Xbox Showcase, which is really exciting. And no campaign, which is a little disappointing, because I like to have some sort of campaign in the Battlefield games. They actually are sometimes decent. And I think that's, yeah, increase in the pricing too, and I think there's a slightly more expensive version if you want to get the next gen and the last gen version. That's something to keep in mind too. I'm sorry guys, I thought we were getting right into the action here. I didn't realize there was going to be some long loading thingy. I assumed we were just like right into it. Still sad about it being only multiplayer. That's what I was saying. It's sadly it's only the campaign. What's up? You know, we're just loading, I guess. This is odd. Yeah, I too am a bit upset there, but I hope the multiplayer is really good. I really liked what the trailer had shown. Does it usually take this long? What hard drive are you on? No, it's on the good drive. I don't know why there's a dark screen, guys. I'm assuming we're loading into a match or something happened. Burned out from Battlefield 4. Oh, that sucks. Battlefield 1's still pretty good. I'm assuming I joined right at the end of a match, and that's why I've got this long loading screen here. Yeah, no campaign in 2042. It's just gonna be the just the multiplayer. And an increase in price. Woo! Fingers crossed for Game Pass, am I right? Fingers crossed for the Game Pass. And they've got season passes set up. So I don't know if I should restart the game. This is an interesting predicament to be in. Just like well, the thing is loading at different rates, so that's kind of exciting. I've just never seen this screen before. Like with the loading thing up there, I've actually never seen this. Trying to see if the Ultimate Edition is available on PS5 physically. Oh, good luck on getting that. I don't know if you can really get a physical. I don't know if is it gonna have a physical copy of Ultimates. Do Ultimate games get physical? I think I'm gonna restart the game, because I've never seen the screen go like that for that long. Yeah, Game Pass and EA Play. That's what I'm kind of hoping for. I believe it has crossplay too. I don't know if they confirmed that today. It was a very mixed sort of thing. Okay. Did it just quick resume back into the weird loading thing that I was in? See, this is why I sometimes don't like quick resume, is that sometimes it you know, it takes you back somewhere, and it's like, for Halo, I have to restart the game every time, because it quick resumes into the multiplayer lobby, and it's like, then it's sitting there going, waiting for a new connection or something like that, and it just drives me crazy. Like, I don't really necessarily even get the point for quick resume. Oh my god, what is this? Is this game broken? I've never seen this loading thing before. This is driving me crazy, actually. There we go. That's weird. I'm sorry about that, guys. I assumed we were jumping right into the action. That's why I started the stream there. Okay, this is a bit weird. Yeah, it makes sense in some ways. Yeah, that's true, but I mean, they tried with the campaigns, you know, with Battlefield 3, with Battlefield 4. You know, even the recent ones still had some sort of, like, campaign to them. It's just, like, it's a little disappointing that they didn't, you know, at least try to do a modern campaign. And then some people are like, well, you know, they're gonna kind of slide the campaign into, or the story onto the multiplayer. And I'm like, that's not quite the same as actually doing a story. It's always like the lore is the story or whatever. Because apparently the lore is it's like a proxy war, because everywhere in the world's getting torn up by these, like, you know, climate changing conditions, and then you're like, it's a proxy battle between the US and like Russia or China or something like that. and you're a soldier that's like a refugee, and basically if you fight in this proxy war for one of the countries, they'll give you like citizenship or something. Apparently that's what the gist of the story is from what I was reading or whatever. I don't know if that's accurate on that or not, but that's just what I was hearing. But yeah, I'm pretty excited for it. I mean, I'm also really excited to maybe load into a match. There we go. But I don't know if you guys saw today. I also got this sick package, which arrived in a box that was pretty banged up. Sorry, it's all crumply thing, but it's I'm sorry, I'm too close to my screen to properly show this or my webcam, but it's a box for Ratchet and Clank. It's got all this like cool stuff in it. Huzzah! It was a really cool surprise. I actually wasn't expecting it. And yeah, I showed an unboxing of all the stuff that comes out of it if you're curious. So it's on the channel. But I was just like, wow, what a surprising thing. I also got like a little hard drive thing and a USB Type-C to HDMI kind of cable, which I think might be helpful. I got that to do videos on, but yeah. Banned in Russia? That's funny. So it's releasing on Xbox One and PS4 as well. Yes, it'll be a separate game that has less players. So is this actually, this is like a screen in this game. This is a loading screen then. I guess we gotta wait. This is weird. Story mode in Battlefield. Like, I couldn't care, but at the same time, it's like, you know, it just feels like there's less of a product if they remove the campaign, if you get what I mean. Because you gotta remember, it's like, they've never had such a workforce on a Battlefield title. It's like 5 of their primary studios are working on getting this thing out the door. And there's only gonna be like 7 maps at launch. They're big maps, don't get me wrong, and I mean, this is gonna be a huge next-gen upgrade, but it's just like, it feels like less content. That's the biggest thing. You can't stream, like, you can get the Twitch app and you can stream from that, from the Xbox, but I use like a pass-through device, or you have to use a pass-through or a capture card if you want to properly stream off your console. But you can use the Twitch app if you want to. It's just not as good, but yeah. The Series X doesn't just stream from itself. Yeah. How did I secure a Series X? I got it from Microsoft to review. So I had it before the launch of the console even. And the PS5 I had to pay extra for it, but I'm quite happy. I've been working through Ratchet and Clank. I got it pretty late because I'm put on the streamer list, which I'm trying to work on, hopefully getting that adjusted in the future. So like I get it right before launch, whereas other reviewers had it for like a couple of weeks. So I'm sort of rushing to get through the game as I can. And since the review embargo's up, I can technically talk about the game to a degree. It's actually fantastic and it's phenomenal. And I think it's the most next-gen game I've played so far. Between that and Dark Souls, I'd say, but yeah, it actually is really a lovely time. I thought I turned the sound off on the stupid dryer and somebody turned it back on. This makes me want to jump off a cliff. I don't know if you guys can hear the dryer sound in the distance, but I hate it. Like, why is it that long? It's still going. Holy, that was loud as hell. Well, I don't know if it picked up on the mic, but it was long too. It was like a 30-second jingle. That's why I turned it off, but it seems to have turned itself back on. I don't like it. You know, washing the clothes and stuff. But anyways, like I was saying, Ratchet and Clank and that, trying to work through it. Tomorrow there will be a comparison video where I show off the resolution modes. So there's going to be like a 3-way split, sometimes 2-way split. I mix it up. So that'll be in the morning. I don't know if I'll have other videos necessarily done. I don't think I'll get my review done after the stream tonight, but I'll try my best. And then we're going to do a stream of it tomorrow as well from the beginning so that you guys can see. You know, I guess maybe we'll probably do a couple-hour stream or something, just the beginning of the experience so you can get an idea of what it's looking like, which should be fun. Got a Series X from Microsoft at launch too. You got it from... No, like literally I got it from them. Like, I didn't buy it through the Microsoft store. Like, Microsoft, like, literally sent it to me to review. I did actually have a pre-order secured on it, but, yeah, no, they actually sent me one to cover, and I got it 3 weeks earlier or something like that back in the day, which was pretty exciting. Yeah, it was kind of fun. Try bookmarking a stock tracker with notifications? Oh, that would be crazy. I am, looking at getting into the whole crypto game, I just gotta kind of pick what I want to use. In Canada, your options are a little limited on stuff, so I've been looking at them. I want to pick up some Baby Shark coin. It'd be worth it for the hilarious meme potential. And I want to own it. It's also dirt cheap, so you can buy just like tons of it. And it's just like whatever, if it goes down, I don't care. But yeah, that would be kind of fun. But no, I get you notifications and stuff, probably pretty wild if you're monitoring that sort of thing. God, I don't like the sound of it, and it seems like it always just like pops back up. You know, it's just this loud jingle. It's like, I don't know if you guys have weird door sounds, but we have like a weird door bell thing, so it changes different sounds, and it changes based on the season. So sometimes in Christmas it plays like Christmassy type music, and you know, at first it kind of drove me bonkers, but now I've kind of just embraced the weird sounds it makes. Capture cards? Yeah, there's these things called capture cards. I'm not going to go through the whole process for you. You have to go and do research into what a capture card is and a pass-through is. I'm not going to break it all down for you. You have to use the Google machine out there and figure that out. But yeah, you use those devices, and then you can do, you know, basically you can stream and record off of those, essentially. Yeah. Yeah, you just got to keep trying, and eventually you'll get your hands on... What's the capture card or device I'm using? Oh, I use the AverMedia Gamer 2 or something, Live Gamer 2, something like that. It's pretty good value, and it just does 4K pass-through, so it's really good for me. Usually I just capture off the console, but yeah. And then also your network, if you're streaming, that's going to matter too, you know, to be able to stream like 4K, because I do a 4K streaming that within the... or well, within my network's range. And when I go up to the 1 gigabit internet at some point here in the near future, I'm gonna crank up the bit rate a bit. It's gonna look even better. Yeah. Call of Duty person because it's less stressful. Call of Duty's less stressful than Battlefield? That's wild. But yeah, guys, it's mainly about like a lot of luck for finding the consoles. I know a lot of people say it's super easy to get it. Oh, come on, I just died. It's super easy to get the Series X and stuff, but I don't believe it is from what I've read. I mean, some places in the world it probably is easier. But, yeah, no, I've had a few friends trying to get the console too that have had issues, but most of them I think have gotten it by now. I do see still quite a few comments on YouTube where people are like, I can't get one. But I do see, I think that most people, what I've noticed still, are able to actually... Like, there's less and less comments I get each day about people still looking for a Series X, if that makes sense. I get what you're asking now, I can kind of see it. Gotta remember there's like a delay stream-wise of what I read and what I see stuff. Should it pass through 120? No, there's no 120 hertz pass-through on the market. There is a really expensive $600+ capture card that allows 120 hertz pass-through, but then you're limited down to 1440p for your resolution. But there's no 4K 120 hertz option on the market, or even a 120 or 1080 120 hertz option. There's no such thing yet. Hopefully soon, but there isn't right now. Yeah, Battlefield 1 is World War 1. Battlefield Mobile, yep, the Battlefield Mobile is going to be a thing too. They're working on that. And apparently a Battle Royale as well. I know some people today were saying, well, they didn't announce it, but I think they're going to do it a little bit after launch as a free-to-play. Because they're going to get their money in, and then they're going to do a free-to-play Battlefield to get more players. They're basically copying the Call of Duty model, or attempting to emulate it with Battlefield, and we'll have to see if that works for them or not. They'll sell out in 5 seconds. That's funny. One more week for the Metro Exodus. I'm going to have to email people about that, to that degree. Well, I mean, this should kind of remind you of Call of Duty World War II. They're both World War II, or not World War II, sorry. They're both World War titles. It's World War II as in, like, you know, T-O-O-O, not to be confused with 2 as in W-O. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. You ever find that with words where it's like what you're saying is, you know, basically it could mean multiple things? I think there's a bit of a humor to that too, right? Where they play with that in Airplane a lot, of where you're saying one thing, but someone's taking it as another way, and that's comedic in itself. It's kind of interesting. Hope the next Battlefield loads matches faster. Anyways, new match, be sure to like the stream, question stuff great, and let's talk about the Battlefield hype 2042, which is futuristic, but like only 20 years away, basically, so it's not actually that futuristic if you think about it, which is kind of funny. Futuristic battlefields becoming modern battlefield. Ah, crap, getting smoked here. Do I still have Worldcraft 2? I mean, I have it downloaded somewhere, I think. Why? I mean, it's there. I could just keep it on. I use BlueStacks when I play that, so it's like an emulated thing on my PC. So I don't like ever uninstall it. It just kind of sits there. Every once in a while, I have to update the BlueStacks, but you know, I don't really get rid of Worldcraft. Yeah, for people with EA Play, they get a 10-hour trial. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of expected, isn't it? Like the 10-hour EA Play trial. That's really been a thing, I think, since EA Play launched on the Xbox One. Oh God, when did that happen? 2014, 15? It's been quite a few years now that we've had, you know, EA Play is a thing. Now it's under Game Pass too. Oh, neat fact, and I don't know if we want to say this earlier. We might want to wait for more people to hop in, but we might be getting Ubisoft on Xbox Game Pass in Korea, I guess. On the Xbox platform, a bunch of Ubisoft titles are randomly no longer able to buy. You're no longer able to purchase games, and they're just Ubisoft titles in Korea. So I'm thinking it might be a glitch ahead of them basically preparing Ubisoft Plus for Game Pass. It's very interesting that today and yesterday, you know, the first batch of games got sort of made unavailable to purchase, and then the second batch got made unavailable to purchase the next day, and they're all Ubisoft titles exclusively. So I'm kind of thinking that might kind of lead way to the fact that the Ubisoft titles are going to pop up on Game Pass after the announcement on Sunday. We'll have to wait and see, but pretty sweet if that was the case, eh? Definitely got a lot of views off of that stuff, I would imagine. God, this game's got incredible music. Stop, drop, and roll! I got shot from the side. Never see the small pistol in Battlefield 1. Oh, that's interesting. We're comparing 2042 with Black Ops 4. Oh, that's funny. Oh, because it was set in that time, right? It's weird that the far future isn't that far away. Like, I remember when we caught up to the Modern Warfare storyline, because the Modern Warfare storyline was kind of in the future, but then we've caught up to where it was, and it's like, oh, wow. It literally is the modern time, and now it's like the past, actually. Because I think Modern Warfare 3 was like, what, 2017 it took place? But, yeah, it's now the past. Wild. And I mean, someday 2042 will be the past, too, which is kind of hilarious if you think about it. You know, getting into the historics of that. Greetings, downloading FF7 Integrate. I hope you enjoy that. Did that one guy ever get the info he needed about the capture card and stuff? Now that I caught up on what he was asking. Oh, dun 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 dun. I'm actually surprised nobody put the classic Battlefield theme on top of the trailer for the new Battlefield. I was looking around on the YouTubes, I didn't see anything. I was like, oh, come on, guys. It's perfect for it. Perfect opportunity for that. Close to 2025 with Black Ops 2. Are we there yet for that tech? I don't think so. Well, kinda. But not really. I mean, you could make, like, drones and stuff that fly and attack people. Will it have dynamic tornadoes like in Just Cause 4? It seems like it. They might be preset. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see on that, if they're actually dynamic tornadoes or if they're preset things. Because, you know, Levolution in the past has been a preset scenario, but maybe with the extra next-gen physics, they're able to, you know, make dynamic and random tornadoes. Again, we don't even know how the tornadoes start. They could be random, they could be caused by people. We're going to have to wait and see, right, until they give us more details. Actually, you know, we're going to find out more during the Xbox event, obviously, because it's going to be showcased there. And then I imagine there'll probably maybe be a beta or something. I don't know. I don't know if there's any confirmation on that or not, but I could see them doing like a bit of a beta or something. We could figure out more details. It's probably going to be revealed more over the summer, right? Little teases here or there. I'm actually very excited for the Xbox E3 event. I might be doing a co-stream of it. I talked with my rep again today about it, and they're kind of looking at some of the stuff around the copyright and that, so we're talking about it. I'm getting the info though to do it, so it's looking quite likely that I'll be co-streaming, but I didn't want to set up a stream event until I was more sure that I actually am doing it. So I'm thinking yes, so yeah, we might be doing a co-stream chat of it, so look forward to that, I guess. Again, they confirmed no campaign, but they didn't actually say no battle royale, they just didn't announce it yet, in case you were wondering. They did not say that it's not going to have a battle royale. I actually believe it probably will. I don't think it'll have it at launch, because they'll make it a free-to-play thing afterwards, because they want people to buy the game, and then they'll do the free-to-play battle royale mode following the Call of Duty model. But yeah, again, they said no campaign, but they never specifically said no battle royale, they just didn't announce it. It's like they didn't show off Call of Duty Mobile right now. Oh wow, that was sick. Was that a triple kill? That was pretty good. Wait, is that guy still alive? Oh wow, he is alive. I thought he was blown up there. Cyberpunk will one day be set in the past. True, and also not true, because the concept of cyberpunk is that it's not necessarily the future, but it's like a dystopian set future. I don't know how to describe that, because it's like, you know, obviously we'll get to 2077 at some point. Hopefully, you know, maybe I'll live there, I don't know. Or live till that point, who knows. But, you know, just thinking about it, it's like, it's supposed to be like, sort of this fantasy type world. Sort of almost like, you know, the Lord of the Rings or something is a fantasy world. That's kind of, at least how I perceive cyberpunk. It's not necessarily, you know, a future people imagine, but like a dystopian set future that could happen, or, you know, something a little bit over the top in that. Oh, the fire is scary. I don't know where I want to go. I hate having to get on turrets. I don't think there is anything against streaming it. You see other stream E3 all the time. Again, a lot of that stuff, and you don't see behind the scenes, has to be okayed. Because while it might seem like it's a no big deal and things like that, if I get copyright strikes and stuff, you know, it's kind of a big deal. And that's why you try to make sure. Like if I was streaming on Twitch or something, it's like, psh, who cares? But because I'm streaming on YouTube, there's real possible penalties for causing, you know, issues or having copyright stuff pop up. So I check and I make sure. It's also the reason why, you know, Square Enix, they're offering a DMCA free version of their stream. I will get no copyright if I was to stream the Square Enix conference, which I'm debating on including as part of my Xbox thing or something. But, yeah, so there is actually legalities that are a part of it. There was one guy I saw on Twitter that got the okay and got it all handled, so I'm hoping the same can happen for me too. What is my gamer as Series X? I don't quite understand what you mean. Like, my gamer tag? Yeah. Hopefully the future does not become Cyberpunk 2077. I don't know, man. It seemed like a pretty rad future, you know? Superhuman stuff, crazy events, wild technology, beautiful skylines. Again, it's dystopian, so it's not necessarily something you hope happens, but it seems like some of the tech we get closer and closer to all the time. I wanted to stab one guy to heal them, but no such luck, that's for sure. Ow. Are there guys down there? I don't like this map that much. I feel like I'm gonna die here. Like a gas. Oh, I died by the gas, didn't I? Yeah, gas grenade. Back alive. Only to be dying by gas again. I guess I have a gas mask, don't I? Nobody cared who I was until I put. The guy looks a little crispy. I don't know if he wants to get revived. Are they just like throwing smokes in here? Is that what's going on? This is very claustrophobic. Now imagine this, but with double the player count. 128 players in one spot. Oh, Operation Locker 2042 is gonna be nuts. Or Operation Metro 2042. That'd be pretty funny. And a revive for you. And a revive for you. And you can have a revive. Oh god, that was my backfiring grenade. And you can get a revive. I like how everyone's got gas masks on too. That's pretty sick. Are they coming through there? This counts as kill. I'll take it. And a revive for you, my friend. Nope. Okay, good revive there. Oh, I think these guys are getting revived. Now it's smoke it out. I don't think the gas mask allows me to see in the smoke. Is there a guy just running around with a knife thing? And a revive for you. And a revive for you. And get shot in the back. Cyberpunk will be the end of humanity. I don't know, some might think that Cyberpunk is the beginning of humanity, where you get to be all robotic and enhanced and stuff. Guess it depends on how you see certain things, like augmentations and that. And a revive, and a revive. I am reviving people like left, right, and center. I am like the holy reviver here. Like, look how many guys I've revived at this spot. That's nuts. There you go. Did we win? Wow, we actually won. I think it was like my 80 revives that probably helped there. Real teamwork out there. Oh, my gamer tag. Oh, it's just Sky Captain 5. It's the same as the channel name. It's pretty easy. Pretty simple on that one. Hope that helps. Watching the channel for a few years. Oh, I'm glad you've enjoyed it and you've stuck around. There's lots of good stuff on the horizon too. I think. At least I hope so. Defend the sector. I mean, the streaming thing's been a newer thing I've been doing, but I'm actually quite enjoying it, so yeah, should be quite a lot of fun. I guess, you know, still working on things and doing other videos of that in the future too. Lots of surprises coming, guys, all the time. Get a digital refund if you bought Cyberpunk digitally. Can you? I thought they stopped doing that. I feel like people took the, you know, the digital refunds a little too intensely, because some people could, like, they literally finished the game and like refunded it, and it's like, it's kind of lame. At least I think so, but yeah, it is what it is, I guess. So this is their second attempt, right? I can't remember how many tries they get to actually get this done. That guy looks a little crispy. Really? With the gas masks again? Come on, guys. Now, the question is, am I actually contributing to the team by reviving everybody? I would think yes, but I just wonder if other people on the stream are like, you're doing nothing. I'm not killing people, but I'm saving lives. If you bought the current gen version, there isn't actually a next gen version of Cyberpunk yet. As odd as that might seem. Ah, I got smoked from the side. And I think I'm caught up on stuff. But yeah, keep in mind, guys, for Battlefield 2042, there are different versions. There's one version that you can get, which is like a Super Ultra Edition that comes with both the last gen version and the next gen version of it. Or you can buy the version separately, which is kind of really expensive, I guess, but you know, you do you as well, right? I don't think I'd need the last gen version, but it would be really cool if for reviewing I got it so that I could do a comparison of the two. I think that would actually be really fascinating to see is how it runs on the different options there. Oh, come on, I was smoking him. I got 82 health down. They still haven't fixed a lot of bug quests. I don't know, man. Did they deserve the refund? Depends on how much you played of a game, really, I think. Oh, God. I just think it's a little bit wrong if somebody finishes like a 20 to 30 hour game and they're like, oh, there was a buggy quest. Refund. That's just how I see it, but you know, all to their own, right? Goes how it goes. Okay. Let's get going over here and try to take back A or B. It looks like they're pushing us back now. See, we did such a valiant defense, and now they're just, like, pushing us back like it's nothing. Did you move, sir, so I can revive our fallen comrades? See, I didn't get to revive that guy because our teammate was in the way. Move out of the way, guys. Oh, come on, team. These idiots standing there in the middle of a walkway cavern where you all get kind of crunched up in one spot. Just asking for a bad time. Playing that epic-ass music. I love it. I'm not gonna... I don't know if I want to get that guy. He's kind of like right in the open, isn't he? Look at this guy. Ooh, you look pretty crispy, man. I'll get this guy too. Why not? I feel like there's any enemies over here. I'm gonna get out into this forest. This looks like somewhere where it's like the Evil Dead. Speaking of that, the Evil Dead game gets shown off tomorrow, like fully. I know we've gotten a teaser of it, but the full reveal of the Evil Dead game is tomorrow. I'm very excited about it. 50 hours and you went for a refund. That really should not be allowed. Like, really should not be allowed. Wow. It's just like those people on Steam that complain about a game after 3,000 hours. They're like, I played 3,000 hours of this and it sucks. It's like, I couldn't spend that much time, or even like a small chunk of that much. Like 50 hours, I couldn't spend playing something that I thought needed a refund after 50 hours of gameplay. That's just so inherently wrong to me. That's just, yeah, that really shouldn't be allowed. Good on you for getting the refund, I guess, but that's just really weird. Ow. They got a lot of troops. I think they're gonna take this one too. I'm not liking how our team's looking. We had such a valiant defense going on. And now we've completely just started falling apart. Oh, that's his gun over there going off to the distance. Yeah, I don't know, game. I don't think throwing bandages against the guy that's dead on the ground is gonna do much. We're losing objective what? Oh, come on, I get smoked out here. What's going on, guys? Let's go take these positions back. Who am I kidding? We're losing B. It's the last bastion of our hope, and they're just flying right in there like it's nothing. Yeah, we are getting pushed back into the ruins. Are these ruins? I guess they're the trenches. They're not really a ruins. They're just like jungle trenches. Where are we even fighting in now that I'm thinking of it? Like, I know it's a forest, but is this like a French forest or something? I'm just kind of curious of like the country that we're battling in. Sector lost. Ooh, rough. Ah, where's this coming from? Hi, John. Welcome. Have I tried out Chivalry 2 yet? I did 2 streams of the betas and stuff. I haven't gotten the full game yet. Waiting for them to give me the okay on my code or not. But I might pick it up regardless, I guess. I don't know, I actually really love the beta and stuff. It's a lot of fun. I'm hoping to throw it into our stream rotation because I really quite love it. So, yeah, it was really cool, and I look forward to seeing what the full version has to offer when I get my hands on it. But yeah, it was quite an enjoyable experience. The last stream, I actually had a friend come and do, like, you know, we were doing like a co-chat while the stream was going on, both playing together. We were having a lot of fun. It was a really good time, so look forward to seeing how many maps are in the game is my biggest thing. Oh, good evening, Aces. Welcome. Did the Battlefield 1 and 5 is going to do the music? Kind of sounds like it. I don't know if you saw the trailer music, or, well, I assume you saw the trailer, but it sounds like it's the same person. You know, at least the music sounds very similar. A little different, but, you know, definitely does sound Battlefield-esque. I was actually saying earlier, I was a little disappointed that somebody didn't like put the original Battlefield theme over the trailer as like an edit, because I bet that would sound really cool. But bum 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 bum, you know, that kind of thing. That would have been pretty sick to have on that trailer. But that was am I getting revived? No, getting revived. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, I was very happy with the trailer though. It was very exciting. You know, I watched it and then I watched it a second time, and I was like, oh damn, this is great. I was like, oh, that was unexpected. They really went all out for that. Looked like infinitely better than what the leak had, of course, too. But yeah, the visuals were super impressive. I was showing some people that don't usually do like gaming, and they're like, wow, it's just like, you know, like the face models and stuff. The fact that that was like in engine too is kind of even more impressive. You know, it wasn't just some CGI rendered thing. That was actually like the Frostbite engine kicking. So I'm very curious to see what they do with the full reveal on at the Xbox event. It's good that Xbox got the marketing on that one, because I think it's going to be a big next-gen showcase, and I'm hoping, you know, Game Pass Day 1 or some sort of Game Pass integration, at least maybe Battle Passes would be kind of cool. Freedom indeed. Yeah, and all of the moments, if you guys didn't know that from the trailer, were like hashtag only in Battlefield moments, if that makes sense. Like the guy jumping out of the plane and doing the shots, all the people jumping over the ledge, because that was a moment a community person set up. Same with the plane jumping. You know, those were kind of like recreating big moments from the community, and it was pretty nuts. It didn't even feel like a 5-minute trailer. It was done like, you know, it just kind of blew by. I was like, just wild. Oh, it looks like I gotta kill the fire. I don't know if I gotta kill or not. My favorite part of the trailer, I didn't think, like, there was some pretty stellar moments. I don't know, like, I really kind of cheered when they jumped out of the jet and shot the other jet and then got back into their jet. It was kind of really, like, woo! I was like, oh my god. I can't believe he's doing it. And I saw it coming, too, you know? You're like, is he gonna jump out of his jet and then, like, and then he got back, and I was like, oh, they did it. That one. I like the dog kind of robot. That was kind of fun. I'm wondering what those are going to be like. They could be little fun doggo robot things you get. That was cool. The tornado was pretty badass. I really liked the tornado. And I'm wondering, yeah, like somebody asked if it's going to be dynamic or not. But I think one spot that maybe people won't talk about a lot that I thought was really cool was when they were in the shipping containers. Because it was actually like a little tense, if you know what I mean. Like it was kind of dark, and it was a quiet setup, and it's like it's too quiet. And then like the frantic action of everybody getting like really shot really fast in an ambush, and then the one guy gets his dog tags ripped out to show that dog tags are coming back in full force. That I thought was really neat. Big fan. Oh cool, welcome. Welcome. Ejected out of the jet and RPG'd the one. Flew off. That's what I was talking about. I was like, what? Because I like you. I think if you played Battlefield, you've seen that moment, because it's based on, like, if you go and you watch the old clips on YouTube, there's clips where people do that. One guy like goes straight up, jumps out, shoots the guy, and then gets in his jet and flies off. And there's another one with the resin heck or whatever, the RPG, jumps out. And it's like, you know, those are moments that have happened from the community, and it was just like, they were really planning or fan servicing or fan pleasing by doing that in the trailer. It was impressive. That's our defense rating. We held those guys hard in the gas mines. It was crazy. Nice press cube. Hey Matt, yeah, it's a pretty awesome press cube. I don't know if you're watching live or not, or watching a different part of it. Make sure you do watch live, guys. It is important, the live numbers. But yeah, here it is. It's the cube. Sorry, it's so big. It's hard to like fit in the webcam's field of view, but it's a pretty cool cube. And like I said, I didn't really expect it to come, so it was a really cool surprise. Like, they had taken my info back a couple weeks, but I wasn't sure if I got in or not right away, because it was like they didn't necessarily reply right away that I got in on it, so I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna get it. And I didn't know it was that. I thought it was maybe something to do with the Horizon Zero Dawn reveal or a later E3 event of the month, but no, that was pretty awesome. It was just like, what? This is pretty cool. Hi fans, or fans, hi people. Yeah, the idea of these storms, like these storms could really entirely change how we play the game. And that's the fun thing. It's like that one game that was horrible, the zombie one. I think it's like Dead Alliance or something like that. It was bad, but the idea of it, like, where there's this third-party natural environment in the game. In that case, it's zombies that, you know, are completely out of the bounds of what you're doing. I think that kind of fascinates me. Because these tornadoes, like the zombies, can come out of... Hopefully, we don't know what it's going to be like. It could be like Levolution, or it could be dynamic. If it's dynamic, you could be fighting, you know, you could take on a whole group of guys and be like, oh, I'm screwed, I'm going to die. And then tornado comes down and it totally changes the shift of the battlefield. Or like, you know, in the case of the zombie one, where a swarm of zombies comes in and attacks people. That could be, you know, really exciting, having that natural element to it, where you're just fighting and all of a sudden it's like, tornado! Or it's like it gets windy outside. And it could be really, really cool if they do it right. And I'm very excited to see just how they integrate it. My videos are ASMR kind of. I've heard that before. I've definitely heard that before. It's cool. I don't mind if people like it that way. That's nice. I mean, I use that to fall asleep, so I totally get it. It's cool. If you like it for that, I hope you enjoy it. There's a nice drink going on here. Now it's just gin and limeade. And there's something about like I think the sweetness that kind of gets my, like, odd as it sounds, taste glands going, I guess? I don't know. The Venetian Alps. Prepare for battle! This is a full lobby, right? So we'll still do it. People will jump in. Anyways, new match. Be sure to like the stream. Question stuff great. Donations cool. Subscribing's awesome. And Battlefield 2042 hype tonight. Whoa! Smoked. Jeez. Dynamic tsunami would be cool. Yeah, that would be cool. The dynamic tsunami. It was kind of interesting, actually. Someone on the Battlefield subreddit posted a picture that they took in South Korea. You know that big open kind of park area that had skyscrapers on the side of it from the trailer? That's actually like a real place, and it's really authentically recreated within the game, which I thought was really neat. So they could actually be going for a very futuristic and yet realistic scenario and setup for combat. It really was interesting. Like, the picture that they took was like literally exact same as it was in the game, which is just nuts to me. God damn it, man, I'm getting blasted here. The revive system. I hope not. I want more of the traditional revive with like the paddles and stuff. I like it a little bit better than picking people up and stuff. Like, it just kind of feels like the meta class is a little more worthless with that new system, at least I feel. Kind of takes away a little bit of the efficiency of the medics, and you know, that's the class I usually do, so it's like, oh, we have a crashed plane, that's fascinating. Crap, as I get smoked here. Hi there, folks. Let's jump in and hopefully take this sector on this level. So is this the best map in this game? I think I always hear from people that it is. And I quite like it. It's very different for being a really good level because it's like hilled. You feel like you're in this map location. It really is charming. Squad revive for you. Oh damn, that's a big explosion. More war bonds. I don't know what I can really even buy with war bonds. They seem kind of useless to me. Med thing for you, my friend. That was close. Bom, 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 bom. Let's take this castle, am I right, lads? Where's that getting shot from? Down that way? And in the back. Love from India. Ah, cool. How's India these days? What game am I most excited for? You're looking forward to Dying Light 2. I don't really know. I always say, you know, like Flight Sim or Psychonauts 2 are kind of what I'm really looking forward to. Traditionally it would be Halo, but, you know, they really gotta win me back a little bit with the reveal of the Halo on Sunday, so I'm hoping it's really spectacular, quite honestly. Because I was, you know, Halo's like my favorite game, so I was a little bummed out by the delay, needless to say, so I'm kind of really hoping for something trailer-wise where I'm like, okay, I'm back on board, you know, that's kind of what I'm sort of hoping to see on Sunday's event, which again, guys, I'm likely doing a stream for a little bit closer than I was the other day, so, you know, still kind of coordinating that. But yeah, the medic class, it would be nice, right, if the medics had more of a clear purpose. Again, we don't really know what they're doing wholly with the classes. Maybe they're moving away from a class system, making it more of general soldiers with miss and matching, but who knows? I just hope the medic class gets a little bit more specific love, because in Battlefield 5 I just feel like the medics are like, you know, definitely not what they used to be in terms of importance to your team. Yeah. Take Kirade's lower cottage? Ah, where did I get shot from? A bush Wookie. Ah, that's funny. Bush Wookie. I'm alive! Anybody need health? And my goal is to, bayonet at least one person tonight. That would be spectacular. I always do it with my Battlefield 1 streams. I like to get at least one bayonet kill in there and go whoosh and stab them up and stuff. So it's always an enjoyable time for sure. Oh, they died there? Really, man? I've got to walk really far and I don't like it. Beautiful plane flying over. That'll be interesting too, seeing jets and stuff in the sky again. I'm used to a little bit slower planes, right? Because the last two games have been definitely a lot slower of aircraft. I think with the faster jets and stuff, and maybe more choppers, we're gonna have more of a focus on like air battles and stuff. I imagine the vehicles too, because World War II a little bit more vehicle focused. World War I, less so vehicles, but this next one I'm guessing is gonna be a lot more vehicle heavy, which should be interesting. Because again, you know, Battlefield's about all the different kinds of conflict, but I feel like these two have been a little bit more infantry focused. My best settings for Battlefield 1. I mean, we're playing on Xbox, so you don't really get to like pick settings. I do the 4K 60, it runs fine. You can go for 120 Hz, it feels really good and smooth, but you know, for the resolution cost, it's kind of like so-so on that one. Yeah, at least I feel that way. Bom 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 bom. But the high frame rates are pretty sick. And it's really cool that these games actually get that. Oh, come on. And smoked over there. There we go, we're set up for that. Pork Chop Express, that's actually a pretty funny name. I also thought it was really cool how they updated all of the older Battlefields to do like a splash menu. A splash menu for 2042. So I can't think of too many titles that actually do that. I know for Call of Duty they usually go back to the last couple and they'd be like, hey, here's one coming out and stuff, but Battlefield they did like quite a few of them they did a new splash for, so it's actually kind of impressive. Come on guys, we haven't taken any of this cottage yet. Got one of them. Ah, I got smoked by the other guy. Oh, controller settings. Yeah, I don't change anything. Oh, aiming and stuff. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, no, I don't touch anything. It's all default. I don't play around with it. Like really, very rarely do I adjust any of the game settings. I usually just get used to them. I did change Bad Company 2's sensitivity. I specifically remember that because that was way too slow for me to like do anything movement-wise. But yeah, very rarely do I adjust like sensitivity or anything in the game. I try to show off the experiences as vanilla as possible for when I do like reviews and that. So I don't really adjust things unless there's something like really off about it. I'll normally just kind of leave it alone. So I haven't really personally done any changes to it, but I'm sure others might have better settings for you that you can adjust better. But I kind of feel it's fine, you know, considering how like sort of clunky-esque the weapons shoot. It almost helps not being able to move super fast, if that makes sense. I'm gonna sneak around this rock. I wonder if I could. Ah, I was gonna go for the bayonet charge, and I got clunked on the side. Hi there, welcome. What screen am I using? The Samsung Q70T. It's a TV. I have a review up on the channel, so you can get all the details you want out of it. Very smart of me to do that review. Now I could just like send people off to it, and I can just be like, huzzah! Saves a lot of explaining time. Yeah, it's a 4K 120Hz monitor, or TV screen. I'm very happy with it. Actually, I'm very pleased with it. Is this game very active? Yeah, it's got quite a few people. All the Battlefield games seem pretty active, except for Hardline has like several lobbies in it. It's more active than it maybe should be, but yeah, all the Battlefield games are actually pretty healthy. You know, all things considering their age and all that. This one does all right. We've done a few different stream nights on this one too, and we haven't really had any kind of issues getting into matches in that. It's full 64-player lobbies in that too. Even at night, yeah. Okay, they are... Assist counts as kill? I like lit a few of them on fire. Kept burning and standing in it, but then they didn't die. Ah, come on, I just want to stand on the turret and smoke people down. What did I think of the Battlefield 6 trailer? I thought it was pretty exciting. I loved it. It was really awesome. I like watched it a couple times because I was really hyped up about it. I mean, obviously, losing campaign, not great for me, and price point and stuff, you might be like, why am I flying? I did not mean to jump into the pilot or to pilot the plane. I thought it was gonna be like a gunner to jump out. And it's like, it looks like it's got inverted controls flying. I was like, what is this? And it just drove us into a wall. I feel bad for the other guy, but I was not prepared for that flying responsibility. Not at all. Yeah, all modern games. Well, Modern Warfare kind of really, you know, set the stage in a lot of ways, and I've talked about this in past streams. Modern Warfare was a hugely influential game that we're still, you know, seeing the effects of its influence, like 13, 14 years later, right? Wild. Lower the left and right sticks. Change color indicators to turn off motion blur and vibrations. You're wild. I actually find the vibrations kind of help for getting a feeling of the world sometimes. You know, for certain games and that. Especially like on the PlayStation's DualSense, you really get a good feeling for things. But I can see maybe the vibrations being too intense and causing issues for you. Is that a double kill? I will take it. That guy did a flip in the air. There's bad guys right over there. We're taking these hills. We don't got a lot of tickets left, but we're taking them. Oh, we took it. Yeah, you better run. Get them while they're fleeing. Ordered a service star. That's a trench service. Nice. Put that to my, I don't know, uniform? A veteran of the war. Lots of grenades. Thought I saw a guy go over here in this bunker. I did. I saw two guys go in this bunker. Health pack for me. Some intense trench warfare. Sorry if I'm missing any comments. I'm very much engrossed in this life where I seem to be lasting quite a while.
A flame trooper kit is available near your location.
Flame trooper kit? That's. I'm gonna go for the Sarin Gallery. We can take this spot. Oh, we got a reinforcement fuck thing too. I'm gonna hide in this corner. Yeah, this game's pretty fun. A Battlefield based on Lord of the Rings. That would be interesting. Maybe they could do like another like a standalone Vietnam game would be kind of fun for Battlefield. I hope they do that someday. That would be cool. Yeah, or a Civil War one. I've always wanted like a Civil War shooter of some sorts. You know, no one's ever been really bold enough to do like a proper one. I know there's been smaller titles, but you know what I mean? Like I want like a big kind of Call of Duty Civil War or something. Although it would be silly now because of all the color customization and that, but you get what I mean. It'd be kind of fun. A little bit differently. Oh jeez. Single player. I'm gonna miss the single player in Battlefield, to be honest. You know, it means like they've been kind of moving away from it the last couple of games, but I still would have liked to see what they could do with the story for that kind of setup. It just seems like an almost missed opportunity for them to do something a little bit, you know, different wise with their tales. And they'll probably never do it again, because I'm assuming this one will be really successful. They'll be like, see, we don't need to do a campaign. And it'll be gone forever. All about the flanking, guys. Lord of the Rings Conquest. Yeah, a lot of people talk very fondly of that one. It's a shame. Like, I think the licensing, maybe, for Lord of the Rings is a little up in the air right now. I don't think that there's anyone working on it. Like, there was supposed to be Amazon. Like, Amazon's working on the show, right? But they were also supposed to be working on a Lord of the Rings RPG, and they canceled that, I guess. And had a pretty big budget, too, but... And they canceled the game, sadly, which sucks, because that would have been cool. And, like, I don't know really who has the licensing. You know, like, you don't see any of the older games up here. I'm assuming that's because it's a combination of, like, who has the rights and who published the games. I think EA published a lot of the Lord of the Rings titles for a bit. Now it's under the Warner Brothers, right? The Warner Brothers. I'm wondering if they still have the licensing or not from the Token family or whatever. A lot of logistics on licensing stuff. I'm mostly hoping, though, that we maybe get some new backwards compatible games soon or something with the 20th anniversary and the E3 event and that, or some more FPS boosted games would be nice as well. I don't know. Just some more nostalgia, you know? What it's all about. 20 soldiers remain? Yeah, we are totally screwed on this. So we got 16 soldiers, and we need to take B. To say we need a miracle would be nothing short of an understatement. So let's rush up there and see if we could make a difference for the calls. Squad wiped, look at me, I'm gonna single-handedly handle this for our team. Alongside these other guys, they're brave soldiers helping us take this position. Ah, I got smoked in the back, we lost guys. June 13th must bring it, that would be pretty cool. Excited for Lego the Skywalker saga? Yeah, I am. I saw that at the last E3 before E3 started being digital or not existing. It looked really good. Seriously, it looks like the most next-gen improved version of, like, Star Wars, right? Well, Lego, you can imagine. Like, it completely changes what you think of Lego games, quite honestly. Like, what I was shown was on Tatooine, and it looked absolutely wonderful. The character style, the worlds, it really felt like a next-gen Lego game. So I'm kind of excited to see what the full version of it is, but they've been working on it for quite a while, which is a little bit surprising. Because remember, they used to pump out Lego games, but I mean doing 9 films all in one game, the whole saga must be a lot of work, so I can see why, you know, that it's taking them longer to do. Plus COVID too, right? Loading powder guns. Civil War wouldn't be too dull. It would be a different scenario. What do you want to just keep alternating modern, future, and world wars for the rest of time in Call of Duty games and Battlefield games? You know what I mean? Like, it'd just be different, I guess, would be my thing. They could maybe clean it up a bit so you're not doing just gas-based or, like, powder-based stuff and pumping it in. Yeah. GTA using Bitcoin currency? I think GTA will probably have like a bit of a joke in-game system that's got like crypto or something, I would imagine, just to keep with the times. I don't think that's too crazy. They'll probably have cash and crypto you can buy, and it'll be based on missions and stuff, because, you know, Grand Theft Auto, they want to stay relevant, they make lots of money that way. I mean, I don't think it'll like use crypto as like a payment thing to get stuff in the game, but, you know, like in-game universe-wise, you'll probably be able to earn crypto in that, if that makes sense. But you probably won't be able to use your real-world crypto game. I'm trying to clarify that. A lot of shooters dropping this holiday. Yeah, it's gonna be wild. Like I said, it's the holy trinity. We've got COD, Battlefield, and Halo. Combination we haven't seen since 2012. It's pretty exciting. Gonna be lots of great streams and videos and stuff for me to do with all that. It's gonna be pretty damn action packed. It's gonna be a hell of a fall, I think. Hell of a fall. To be great. And yeah, Far Cry 6 too. I don't necessarily consider it to be in the same boat as the other shooters, but I did for my poll because it made sense. But you know, like competitive shooter wise, but I am hyped for Far Cry 6. I think it looks great, so I'm very excited to see. And you know what the full game is like. And as always, you know, Ubisoft's usually really good for allowing us to show things early, so very likely we'll be able to do some kind of like early stream for it or something, and of course like a review in that as well. So stay tuned. Aw, man. I hope Battlefield 6 or Battlefield 2042 will be on Game Pass. I gotta get used to that. Gotta stop calling it Battlefield 6 and Battlefield 2042 it is. What am I expecting from Scorn? A really messed up shooter kind of horror game thing? Honestly, I have no idea what they're doing with Scorn. I mean, everything I've seen like one gameplay of it, and I'm just like, I have no idea what this is. It looks weird. It looks creepy. I'm hoping it's just as messed up and grotesque as like the showcases, because I would really like to play a game that totally bonkers. So hopefully they're keeping with that vision and they deliver on it. But we'll have to wait and see, right? Because I still don't think we've seen much of what it is, or even have a concept truly of what the game's trying to do. So I'm more or less waiting and seeing what they're going to show off for that one. I think it's still set to release this year. I don't know when, but it would be cool to get the standard edition pre-ordered. That's totally fair. Yeah, that's a smart way to do it. You know, you can always change it later. Limited time. See it now for that. You know, people will be like, well, they're doing an EA play trial. They're not going to add it to Game Pass. Just so you know, like they do that for every EA game. They've done it for every EA title since they created EA Play back in like 2014 or 2015. So the 10-day pass really isn't new. I guess you could kind of look at it as being like, hey, they're doing this pass and they're taking pre-orders, so they're not going to do Game Pass, but you know, people still buy games too, and they still need like a trial, so I wouldn't take that as conclusive as it not being on Game Pass, if that makes sense. That's mostly what I'm trying to say, but who knows, right? They confirmed the new Saints Row will not be shown at E3 this year. Koch Media went out and said that, so you're not going to see that. We might see from them Kingdom Come 2, you know, the Knights game and that might be shown there, and they said no new Metro, no Time Splitters, and something else they're not showing either, but there was a couple of rumored games that might pop up at the event, because Warhorse has been, you know, tooling away at something over the last few years, because Kingdom Come came out quite a while ago, 4 or 5 years ago or something. So I imagine their next game is ready, and I believe it'll be Kingdom Come 2, I would imagine. That was their big money maker and stuff. Yeah, it's a bit of a bummer though that it's not coming out right away, but yeah, you know, when it's ready, it's ready. Oh, Dead Island 2, they also said that won't be there. What a shocker, right? If that game ever existed. I think they've canceled and rebooted it like several times already. It's nuts. All the weird smog everywhere, fog or smoke, it's weird. Wait and see what happens. I mean, we will see what happens, right? I mean, we'll know in a few days whether or not it is. Very interesting. Bum 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 bum. And who knows, maybe they're not putting on a Game Pass. If it doesn't happen, oh well. Yeah, it'll be shown at the Xbox event. Yeah, it'll be really cool. I'm glad they got the partnership for the Battlefield titles, because I think people are feeling more positive about Battlefield now than COD nowadays. I believe. I mean, Call of Duty will always do well, and I think it'll always do better. But I think this is their chance to really go out big with Battlefield, if they can deliver. I just remember, like, one of the subreddit things was, like, they did episode 3, and it's like, Palpatine's like, do it, pre-order, do it, and Anakin's like, I shouldn't. I thought that was so funny. It was a great meme. Up and down, Like Soma? Oh, that would be interesting. Well, yeah, well, the Battlefield series is on Game Pass, but they were all added afterwards. We haven't had a launch Battlefield title. Like, I think it would cost Microsoft quite a bit to make that happen, but I don't think it's out of the question. I do think it's a little bit weird that they didn't do any, like, free-to-play type stuff. I assume they're doing that with their Battle Royale, but... You know, you look at, like, Halo going free-to-play with its multiplayer, you look at, like, Call of Duty, all this free seasonal stuff, and... You know, it just seems like games are a lot more going in the free-to-play type direction, so it's weird that EA is kind of like resisting, if that makes sense. Oh, PS5. Well, it's not necessarily the same thing, but yeah, the concept of what you get for EA Play on PS5 is the exact same. You just miss out on some of the backwards compatible. Well, the backwards compatible titles, obviously, from like the older eras. You get those on because of the 360 and stuff's backwards compatible, whereas on PS5, you know, they don't support PS3 and all that. But you got it. Yeah, Xbox is definitely killing it. I think this game's going to be a very pretty next-gen showcase. Well, not this game, but 2042 is going to be a very pretty next-gen showcase of what the Series X can do. Which is why I'm super, super excited for it. It's going to be awesome. And again, guys, if I miss comments and stuff, don't be afraid to resend them in so I can actually see what you're asking. Because sometimes I miss things while I'm trying to fight on the battlefield. You know how it is. Hairball in the neck. Hairball in the neck. Yeah, they usually get added within 6 months after being released onto EA Play. Like, they'll look after they release, about 6 months later, they come onto EA Play. So it's not like you're waiting too long to get access to a game. But if you're gonna feel really missed out on Battlefield, I'll definitely be streaming it though. So you know, you can come and watch it if you want to see what it's like in that, which I think will be cool. Yeah, 9 movies. Caught up on that. Lots of shooters. Was it something about Pirates of the Caribbean? Somebody else or something? Sorry if I missed that. I think Halo will be at the Summer Game Fest. I don't really see a reason why Halo would be at the Summer Game Fest. I mean, they're going to be showing it at E3, and it's kind of like the two kind of almost are overlapping to a degree, so I don't really necessarily foresee that they would show Halo there. Because I think Halo's big reveal is going to be at the Xbox event, but who knows? Maybe they'll show off like multiplayer at the Xbox event, and maybe at Summer Game Fest they'll tease a little bit of the campaign again. I don't know, but I'll have to wait and see on that. I'm glad I jumped out of that plane and captured this position. Whoa, he's taking out of the walls. There goes my barn. I was going to take this barn over after the war and use it to raise... cows? I don't know. Something. It's World War I. We're all farmers still, right? Cities are basically not even taking shape yet. So now it's all up to the team to kind of get E taken, which should be, I think, pretty easy considering we can just kind of spawn and choke them out like that. Yeah. Elden Ring? You know, I've been hearing Elden Ring's gonna be revealed at every event for like the last 2 years. I'll believe Elden Ring when I see it. Seriously though, I mean, just don't really get my hopes up for seeing it anymore. I'm kind of just like, when it happens, it happens, right? I mean, Xbox was supposed to have the marketing on it, but I don't know if they do anymore. I mean, I think Phil Spencer's actually played it. I wonder if Xbox retained the marketing for it, or didn't, or what's going on with it. Or what the game even is, because we don't even know what it is. It's like a shadowy form in the night. It could be the greatest game of all time, the worst game of all time. We have no idea, because we don't even know what it is, really. You know what I mean? Hard to know.
We have taken objective butter.
So with the standard gold subscription, one can play BF Online? Yeah. You just need the regular gold. Honestly, Game Pass is pretty worth it. So I would maybe suggest looking at that as an option. Getting the Game Pass Ultimate, and you get a lot of stuff. You get your gold included within that, so you don't have to like pay for it separately, but you know, totally up to you. They have different payment options and tiers for different folks, right? I think that's one thing most people can agree on with me, is that the Game Pass is a pretty stellar must-have sort of option on Xbox. Done some wonders with it. Hint, to gain additional spawns by eliminating the remaining enemies. Thanks for that really, really helpful tip. That was a great tip, game. Wow. I don't know how I would have figured it out without them. Honestly. Dun 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 dun. Where are we still killing all these beautiful flowing grassy fields? Not as cool as the grassy lakes though.
We have secured the sector.
Nice. We're preparing for the final push. Oh no, second last push? The second last push. The penultimate push. Let's get in there, guys. Let's get ready to rumble and destroy. Oh, come on, give me a break there. Try this gold deal. Yeah, gold's got some cool deals. Back for Blood, yeah, I think there's a fair bit of excitement around Back for Blood. I don't know if other people share the same thing for that one, but I'm kind of excited. I think a lot of people were a little hesitant after the alpha or whatever, and I was like, oh, this kind of looks like what I expected it to. God damn it. From the original developers of Left 4 Dead, if they do it right, it could be a really great game. I do wonder about mod support, though, because I think that's a big part of what made Left 4 Dead so well loved, if that makes sense, is the fact that you can like play Left 4 Dead forever. Left 4 Dead 2's modding just kind of like opens it right up to keep getting improved and changed and added to. It's nuts. I don't think the mod community is quite as dedicated to it nowadays, but you know, it's still, there's some crazy mods and stuff. We still need to do a PC Left 4 Dead stream. It's just a little bit harder because, you know, I don't know how to, I haven't solved the webcam on the PC setup yet, and how I read chat and all that. It's definitely something I have to troubleshoot and look into. Oh, and we might, another rumor, guys, if you didn't know, is Flight Sim might drop right at the day after E3, so that's kind of exciting. Which I am super pumped for. Flight Sim is awesome. If you guys have never played it, it is gonna be hella great. Yeah, there's some crazy explosions going on here. This is the epic battlefield action I signed up for. Oh, I thought that guy died, that's why his, oh, my body went flying. Had a double gate and saw The Conjuring. Ooh. I still have to watch that. I actually love the Conjuring series. It's one of my favorites. It's so spooky and actually like legitimately terrifying, but we were not able to watch stuff yet. I mean, maybe I could have rented it. I'm not sure, but movie theaters open soon. They open today. Movie theaters open today. For the first time in like 8 months, they're back. Pretty thrilled, and the gym's opening on the 18th, so I can start doing some good workouts to get my leg going good. So I re-injured it going down a ridiculously steep hill that I was stupid to do, but that's how it goes. 1v1 in Halo Infinite. Psh. Please. We'll have a lot of fun Halo Infinite streams and videos and coverage for that one. It's going to be very expansive for Halo. Try to stay in cover more. I don't know, I'm a little bit more interested in just running around randomly shooting at people for chaotic action instead of like hiding. I'm not really too caring about my KD in Battlefield games. It's just madness and fun to me. I don't really take these seriously at all. Definitely not a pro Battlefield player, that's for sure. I don't really care to be there. They're just really enjoyable games. You know, I just kind of get out there and enjoy the mayhem of them. Ow. I think the gas is killing me. I should have put on the mask. Because nobody cared who I was until I put on the mask. Warhammer 40k Match Edition. Oh, that one is so-so. I think I need to do an updated video for the Warhammer Chaos Bane or something, because I believe that one's optimized, and I just kind of neglected it. I mean, I'm always trying to like cover the ones I'm missing, because there's quite a few games still out there. Picked off Need for Speed today, which was kind of fun. Hot Pursuit Remastered. Did we lost? God damn it, guys! Oh, failures out there, all of you. Yeah. It's on HBO Max. We don't have HBO Max, Kevin. The US only thing, and maybe one other place. We have Crave, which is trash. So we don't get the fancy HBO Max releases here. Nope, we get screwed. Yeah. Are there AMC theaters near me? I live in Canada. We don't have AMC theaters. We have Cineplex. There's two companies. There's Cineplex and Landmark. Those are the two things. Cineplex proudly owns 98% of the theaters in Canada. Very proudly, I guess. They put it on their website years back, but yeah, so we don't have like AMC, we don't have other stuff. Cineplex is a great experience. But yeah, and like I said, they're not open yet. They open today. Today I could go watch something. But I'm kind of busy because I've got to grind through Ratchet and Clank and stuff and get that done fast as possible. I can try VPN. Again, I would have to have a credit card in the US to pay for it, and it's just not worth the effort to set that up and deal with it. Yeah, it's just, I'm not going to bother. I'll just watch it some other way eventually. All this stuff takes so much time to deal with. Then you have to buy in VPN, then you have to pay for the service, and it's just like, what is the point? But I can go to a theater now and watch it. Like I said, because they're opening today, which is nice. I wonder if the rec room will open soon. That'll be exciting. I want to see the Minecraft Dungeons arcade. This plane is making it very awkward to fight this guy. I think no, he didn't burn him alive. It was close. I need to go Rambo. It's alright, man. Interesting. Now it's like strangely quiet. You notice that sometimes the battlefield's really loud and sometimes it's just like quiet's right down. That's the intensity I'm feeling right now. Looks like there's a sniper up in their castle. Is that like a castle or fortress thing or something? We'll try to take the middle. Revive for you. Revive for you, and a revive for you as well, maybe. Yep. You guys stop blocking my revives. Thank you very much. I saved lives. Oh, come on, guys. Get in there and shoot some folks. Not like they got a defensive stronghold in there. Ugh. Triple kill grenade on that guy. Other way, eh? Yeah. Oh, God. Ugh. Seeing the tornado was a bit odd. It was really cool. I mean, that was one of the rumored things for a while, was the tornado. What's really cool is there was on the leak subreddit or whatever, someone pulled up a leak from a year ago that explained fully what the game was, which is kind of funny. It was a legitimate leak that nobody thought was real, and it actually said the whole game and all the details that got revealed. It's kind of funny. You know, when that happens and turns out to be accurate. Kind of interesting. How are the babes in Canada? Usually pretty well. Is it expensive over there? Like, are the babes expensive? I don't know. I don't really know how much the women cost here. It would depend, I guess, on the, you know, what they offer in that. That's funny. Yeah. Only gold works. Oh, you guys don't have Game Pass? That sucks. I think they're working on trying to expand Game Pass to more places, so I would imagine at some point you'll probably, you know, get access to Game Pass. I want to get into the battlefield. I feel like I'm kind of locked onto this plane now. Alright, we crashed. That didn't work out, guys. Hello, new battlefield. A new and improved Scalebound. I never really got the why everybody loved Scalebound so much. Like, it looked really kind of stupid to me, almost. Like, I mean, it could be fun if they pulled it off, but, you know, I always thought that one looked a little stupid. I mean, it could be cool, but I don't know. I was never like, oh, Scalebound. Like, when they canceled it, I was like, oh no, Scalebound, oh. I mean, it was a different game, so it kind of sucked, and I mean, From the angle of them closing or shutting down studios and canceling games, it kind of sucked because it was something that was a little different. But you know, as a game by itself, without thinking in the other factors, I was kind of like, scalebound, whatever. Let's make a different dragon game or something. Which is what apparently Project Dragon is from IO Interactive, Barcelona studio. Apparently they're making an exclusive Xbox RPG Dragon game, so you can look forward to that in 3 years or something. I don't know, at some point down the line. Do I go to theaters by myself? Sometimes. Depends on what it is. Not too often. I usually find someone that I can go with, but you know, I don't mind going to a theater by myself. It was actually quite a pleasant experience. For the Disney ones, you have to, because you know they don't like giving out extra seats because you know they're Disney and they've created a monopoly where they can do whatever they want. But yeah, Disney doesn't give out extra press seats anymore. It's just the single one, which kind of really sucks. Like, it's fun going to a screening and you get to sit with someone and kind of talk beforehand. I've always found that to be a lovely experience. Yeah, no, usually I have someone to go with, and I'll get like a hot dog and a Stella Artois. Enjoy my beer and hot dog and watch a movie. It's a pleasant experience for me. It really is quite a lovely time. I love the theater and cinema in general. Down you go. We're inching closer, but we need to go. We need to take down position A, which we can't seem to. Got like a stronghold grip on it, which isn't good. Outlaw Pass? Like Battle Pass? What? Red Dead Online? Yeah, we need to do another stream of Red Dead Online. It's very popular on here, and I just hate it, so it's kind of funny. People like me just getting like shot up in it, I guess. Strangely popular of a game on the channel. Yeah, it should be fun. I mean, now that we don't have the connection issues, it should probably be pretty popular, I would imagine, too. I hope you enjoy your Final Fantasy. I didn't bother requesting that one. I feel like I'm a little too busy right now with stuff. Oh, come on, guys. Make a push. Somebody get in there with a machine gun. Take that down. Yeah. There's a lot of dragon lovers in the world. No, I get that. I like dragons too, but I was just saying that game in general, I was kind of like, it never really seemed that interesting, especially from what I saw of it, like trailers and gameplay wise. I was always kind of like, so. And I mean, the studio was basically just taking the money that Microsoft was giving them and funneling it into their other projects, so it was kind of a little bit like, you know, that project deserved to get killed. Yeah, it was a little bit bad that they were doing that. It was a platinum or something. Oh, a new Outlaw Pass for RDR2. I have no idea what that is. Oh, hi folks, welcome. Sorry if I missed your hello there. Have I ever experienced the cinemas in Europe firsthand? Nope. I've only experienced theaters in Canada. I don't even know what the US theaters are like. Actually, you know what? I've never watched a movie in a US theater. When you do press events, some of them take place in the cinemas, and they kind of look a little trashy in what I saw. I was in quite a few of them. I was in the TLC theater, the Globe something theater in the States, the one, these are all LA, the one that's got like the Knights of Arabia, which is beautiful and gorgeous, but the seats and stuff, kind of garbage compared to here. We have very nice seats in our theaters. They're all recliner, really smooth, really comfortable, very well set for couples too as well. Then where else did I go? There's this one other little small theater that's right beside where EA Live is, or LA Live, that place. There's a theater there. I've been in that one. It's kind of garbage seats and stuff, but I've never actually watched a movie in any US theater, no. Only in Canadian theaters. But I've never even been to like Europe or something, so I have no idea what even that place is like over there. I was thinking it might be fun to do a European tour. I was thinking that before COVID happened, but not anymore, I guess. Maybe if things get back to normal someday, but I mean, I think I've kind of almost missed that period of my life where I could go and travel somewhere. That's for sure. I was gonna do like a whole month and stuff and take a look at everything, but no luck for me. Join a posse and stuff? That's interesting. Yeah, I don't know, I go and do the multiplayer and Red Dead Online and just find it to be like mindless nonsense, and then I just get killed a bunch. People are like god snipers in it for some reason. But people like watching it on the stream, so it's cool with me, I guess. Although I get some sick throws of like the hatchets. That looks pretty cool. They should do a Game of Thrones theme park. I think Game of Thrones is a little dead right now. It lost a lot of its goodwill with how that final season kind of went. Because people really don't talk about it, and I rarely ever see people talk about it in a positive light nowadays. A little sad though, because it was so hyped up and so globally loved, and now it's just like kind of crickets around it. We'll see what they do with the new seasons if they build that up again. Hi folks, welcome. I think a Game of Thrones kind of Elder Scrolls-like game could be a lot of fun. You know, where you could really go and explore all the different places. I think that would be really interesting. It brings me back to, I always thought that they should do a Harry Potter MMORPG, where you can go to the different schools and kind of learn, and then after you're done your learning through, you know, your leveling and all that, you get to go out into the greater world of Harry Potter and do like tournaments and stuff, and you know, Ballroom Forest and that. I always thought that would have been a really smart idea. And I think the new one, Hogwarts Legacy, might kind of lean in that direction. I'm not sure, but we'll have to see. Yeah. Do I still eat takeout? Sometimes. Yeah, why not? Why would I stop? Like Wendy's last week. They didn't have the strawberry frosty. A little heartbroken, I wanted it, but I guess it was gone already. Tears in my eyes. Yeah, and they took like 20 minutes to prepare a burger for me, because I guess they just ignored my order entirely. So then when I went in there, I was like, there's they thought I was ordering a burger. I was like, no, and they're like, oh, you're supposed to get your order done. And they just threw me like a big frosty cup, and they're like, here you go. And I was like, okay. And that was pretty exciting. But I think restaurants actually open up today too. Oh my god, bar. Oh, I've got to work on Ratchet and Clank. But maybe the bar on Friday or the weekend. Oh, I could see a movie and then I could go and get drunk at a bar. Oh, really takes me back. Really takes me back. And I know this might sound crazy, but apparently on the 1st of July we might not have to wear masks anymore here. What? It's so weird how the world changes. Absolutely crazy. But that's life and stuff. It changes on a whim, right? Never know where things are gonna go. I'm just looking forward to the gym though, mainly so that I can get my leg strength back from my injury and go back to normal. I'd like to be able to kind of run again. That would be very pleasant. Every time I try to do that, I re-injure myself. So yeah, definitely not great. But I think working on the elliptical is going to be really good for e-building. Westworld style establishments with girls. Oh my god. Someday we'll probably have a Westworld style place, I would imagine. Assuming technology gets really far, we'll probably have a planet that we've set aside just to do like weird theme park stuff on. It'll probably be like Disney Planet, and they'll have like, you know, the different Disney areas like literally taking up like a continent. So you can go and you can see Mickey Mouse's country or something. You know, we're kind of in like even the kind of the small starting of humanity to build out, and it's gonna change. Probably, or who knows? Anything could happen, but at some point I'm sure there'll be so many people that there'll be like ridiculous amounts of space travel if we solve that sort of thing. I know I sound crazy, but it could happen. Yeah. You traded in your 1X, Miles Morales, and Super Mario U Deluxe to GameStop. Oh my god. Was that so you could fund the, what were you trying to fund? I don't remember what it was. It's a lot to trade in, man. It's a lot to give up. No, the 1X. Yep. That's wild. Is this game loading? I swear I've never seen these loading screens before. Spinning wheel. Here we go. We're fighting west of Amiens, 1918. Conquer hell. It's a ballroom blitz. It's the ballroom blitz. Hell, it's the ballroom blitz. Anyways, we're in a new match, so be sure to like the stream so more people can check it out. Questions and stuff are great, donations are cool, and subscribing is awesome. I feel like I need to pop that into the middle of these matches because they're too long. The hell was... Oh, it was an artillery truck. I was like, how did I blow up there? Oh. Anyways, let's keep going. They want to charge 20 for the deluxe version? I have no idea, man. Are you talking about Final Fantasy? I haven't really looked into the pricing or anything on that one. Kind of electing to ignore it at the current point in time. But I think I'll have to send Square an email about maybe co-streaming or not, or something, their conference. I'm just deciding how my day is looking on the streaming day. And kind of getting the final details from Xbox if I can co-stream their event or not. Like I said, guys, it seems like we're a go. So as soon as I'm like, you know, A-okay to go for that streaming thing, I'll set up an event or something on the page and you can see that in action and I guess sign up for it or whatever. 265? I guess that's okay. I feel like you're almost better selling it to like a third party than you're ever worth selling it to GameStop and stuff. Oh, we're defending too. Oh, that makes sense. Gotta get on my defending cap. For 2021 to avoid spending from your actual income. Well, I mean, if that's the way you want to go with it, you know. Ow. Whatever it takes, right? Not bad, though. Imagine buying a gal like they had in Westworld. Charge her from time to time. Yes, I've always wanted to swap out real women interaction with robot androids from Westworld. That's interesting. I don't know, I mean, I guess it just feels like... I mean, they were pretty sentient at the end of the Westworld run, weren't they? By end of the, like, season 2 and stuff. They were pretty sentient characters. Yeah. Bum 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 bum. Dun dun dun. And you know what's exciting is since the Battlefield trailer, I think the streams, maybe we're gonna have less people asking about what I think is going to go happen with Battlefield, because it was like several times in the stream people were like, what do you think of the new Battlefield before, you know, the trailer even dropped and stuff. I'm hoping that dies down at some point. Probably turn to like, what do you think of the new COD once they tease a little bit of that one at some point. Although I heard they're going in favor of, instead of like doing E3, they're going to apparently 72, I thought I might have had them almost. Apparently they're going to do like an in-game Warzone event and then do a reveal over the summer for the new COD like they did last year. So that would be interesting. Hype for the Xbox event. Yeah, Jack, so am I. So am I. So soon, right? Like it's just inching ever closer. And I mean, I've got like tons of work I'm working on. Like I've got Ratchet and Clank that I got to grind through. Probably not tonight. I'm hoping I can get through some more of it tonight, but my review will probably be like a day from now or something like that. I will, again, in the morning, guys, have a three-way comparison for all the different modes in Ratchet and Clank, though. I worked pretty hard to get that going, so that'll be cool. Yeah. Cheaper in the long term. What is... Play new games, trade them for half back, new game all the time. Again, I feel like if you guys maybe were trying to sell them on, like... We have Kijiji here, but I think it's Craigslist in the States. You could maybe get closer to the full value of your game. Because I used to get the PlayStation exclusives. I would buy them. And then I would resell them after finishing them over the weekend. And I would only lose like $5 on them. And then it's like I paid $5 to play like God of War and Horizon Zero Dawn, basically. Which is quite interesting if you think about it. Of course, in the States, it could be an entirely different system. I don't know. God damn it, man. I'm trying to get these guys. They don't hold value? No, well, that's fair enough. Post-stream after even talk about the stuff they show. Yeah, that's the plan. Is so the core plan of what I'm hoping for that day is like a pre-show. Like maybe an hour before. I don't know how early I'm gonna have to get up. I'm gonna have to like schedule this. It's not too early in the morning, I don't think, so I should manage it. I'm just probably gonna look a little groggy. God damn it. And then so pre-show, and then the show, if that works out correctly. and then a post-show chat. And then I'm kind of debating if I want to kind of move into the Square Enix conference, which is about, I think, a half hour after the Xbox one ends, so like a half hour of like chat and then doing the Square Enix one, or if I just want to do a post-game Xbox or post-stream Xbox chat or not. And yeah, so if I don't get access to the conference, we will do a post-game chat immediately once the conference ends. We'll have a post-game chat, and I'm having my friend Mitchell come in, and we're gonna talk about the event after it's done. If we don't get to I don't get to do it live, so that's kind of the plan. Oh, hi Cyple, welcome. I wish I was playing Battlefront. I almost played Battlefront tonight. I almost did, but I figured it might make more sense for me to stream a Battlefield game after the Battlefield reveal. I literally was kind of choosing between Battlefield 1 and Battlefront 2, because I'm like, it's both about time for another one for these games. And I was kind of like, which one makes the most sense? And I was like, I think Battlefield 1. Just kind of sucks the Battlefield games are going to be out of rotation for a little bit, because we've done all of them in the last week or so. I have to play some new things. I was hoping to do Chivalry, but I still don't have my code yet. I bumped them on the email box, so I'm hoping it shows up soon. What is the drink today? It's kind of cool because, you know, Empress lets you change colors, so it's like pink looking, but it's a, it looked more pink earlier. The ice has diluted it. I accidentally hit a fire grenade there. But it's lemonade and Empress gin is what I'm drinking. I almost did wine tonight, but I couldn't find where my recent bottles were, so I was kind of like, ugh. So either they're in a box down here, or somebody has moved them somewhere else, and I'm like, just drink gin and try to get through it. But I'll have a wine night soon again, I'm pretty sure. I'm just trying to find where my last bottle I picked up went. I didn't want to have to do a search for it. Yeah. 23 bank. Seems like Battlefield games don't have as much recoil. I don't think so. They've definitely, I think, evened it out a little bit better on this one. Or at least in the recent Battlefield titles. Remember the older ones having like a nasty little bit of recoil to them, eh? Especially the rifles. I mean, this gun kind of jumps around a bit. It does keep pretty steady. You stop blocking my shots there, man. There's a guy on the house that's like shooting at us. You do not see that we're fighting people? I think they want to show up on the stream or something, but we're in like the middle of a war. Well, I don't have anybody in my squad. I kind of feel a little sad there. Oh, we got that guy too. Bum 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 bum. I need to get some Battlefield music I can pipe in while we're playing. Did I get the Series S? I didn't grab it yet. I'm still thinking about it. The poll was very interesting. The poll on the channel we did a couple days ago about whether or not I should get a Series S. People were like very hostile towards the Series S for some reason. I was kind of looking for like a middle, like, yeah, is it worth it? Is it not worth it? Now I'm just kind of like mostly confused more than ever, because people seem to actively dislike the Series S, which I thought was weird, because I think there's good value in the Series S, but you know, I'm just kind of debating if I wanted to grab it to do like comparisons and to do videos on it. It seems like people are like really strangely iffy on it. I don't know, it's very odd on that. Very odd. That's interesting. Well, I guess if it's all right value for you at the GameStop. I just kind of stopped supporting them here, Canada-wise. Ever since Crackdown 2, where they didn't give me my damn pre-order skins. Screw them. I think I did end up with them, though, because I believe Xbox kind of said that. Or maybe EB ended up getting them again, like 6 months later or something. I don't know. I ended up getting them eventually, but I remember just being pissed because of that. Why would I have a Series S if I have the X? Well, it's to do video content on. It's not to play on. I mean, some people would actually have a Series S for travel. You know, you could pick that up and take it places. You might have a Series S if you got a kid. You know, you get the Series X, they get a Series S. Maybe you just want Game Pass, and I don't know. There's a few different reasons why one would have a Series S. I don't think it would be too crazy to have both. But there's lots of people out there that actually do. Where'd that guy go? Big tanks, explosions. I think we're taking the sector, guys. Whoa, what the hell is... Oh, big border thing. Glad you like your Series S. That's cool. A lot more games to be shown. Always more games to be shown. Yeah. Random flickering on the top of the screen while playing Knockout City. That might be a, like a game mode thing on your TV. That's to do with the hertz and the refresh rate, maybe? Because I don't remember seeing it flickering on mine. I was actually thinking it might be fun to do a Knockout City stream, because I did one before. But it seems like people are more into the game now, that they've went and played it and stuff, so that's kind of exciting, because I actually really like that one. I'm always looking for good games to kind of throw into rotation on here. Well, it's gonna hurt? Yeah, it is. There's lots of good games, Gilman. If you think 2021's gonna be bad, oh, just wait till you see 2022, where we've got games that were supposed to launch in 2022, and games that were delayed from 2021 that are coming out in 2022. It's gonna be madness. Next year is gonna be like an insane gaming year. Absolutely nuts. Balls to the walls, insanity. Do I think there will be Battlefront 3? Yeah, they're apparently actively working on it, but I don't think it's anytime soon. I think that one is going to be quite a few years away, because obviously DICE is like, you know, full on Battlefield alongside 4 other major EA developers. So, you know, I think that would be 2023, 2024 probably, if we see a Battlefront in that time. Why am I playing Battlefield 1 instead of a good game? Well, that's funny. I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with this. But we've done all the other Battlefields recently. We did, what did we do? The other night was Battlefield 4 a couple nights back. Then we did Hardline a couple nights before that. And we did Battlefield 5 a few nights before that. So I rotate the games. And we haven't had Battlefield 1 in about a month. So I was like, okay, it's Battlefield 1's turn. And that's what we're streaming, just so I'm not doing the same thing every night over and over again. I think there's actually a guy below me right here. Oh, he got behind me, son of a... Unbelievable. So I think I cut up on that. Yeah, I'm excited for the next God of War. I really love the last one. I'm a little disappointed that it's going to be a cross-gen title, though. I was really hoping that one would take advantage for the PS5. Like, how do I describe this? So I've been playing Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, and since the review embargo's gone, I can talk about the game. That is a next-gen game. That is a game that you could not make on PlayStation 4. You couldn't. You absolutely could not. With the technology they're using for loading assets in the world really quickly, you absolutely could not make that game on PS4 work. Not at all. But, oh, did I die from the shovel? God damn it. And I'm just thinking about that for, like, God of War. It's going to fundamentally change how they make that sequel, and it's just so disappointing to me because, you know, Ratchet & Clank feels next-gen. It's like, is God of War going to feel next-gen? I'm a little worried because it really does change how a game is made. You can clearly see that in Ratchet & Clank with how you basically just turn to another fantasy world in seconds. Well, not even seconds. Instant. You're instantly in a new place in that game. And it's like God of War, you're going to have to, like, wait through, like, you have to open up a log or lift a log, or you're going to have to load into an area. It's just, it's disappointing to me. Yeah. Series S, yeah, it's pretty good for casuals. It's pretty good for deals. 2022 is definitely going to hurt. Save some money, guys. You know, if you have your next-gen consoles, just be saving up some extra little side cash, because those games are going to be coming. They're going to be coming hard and fast, and you're going to not even know what's going to hit you. There's going to be, like, surprises and things, and it's going to be wild. But, yeah, until then, we've got the legendary Flight Sim, and that's all we need. You know, you don't even want the shooters coming out this year. Microsoft Flight Sim's where it's at. That's going to carry you right into 2022. Hell, you might not even care about 2022 once you're, or 2023, while you're playing Flight Sim. That's next-gen gameplay. It's gonna be wild. Okay, bzoop. Aw. Revive someone, get clunked on the head. Battlefield 4 was the last good Battlefield? I don't know, these ones are all fine. Maybe not as great as Battlefield 4, but don't really have a problem with them. Not as much as some people seem to. Defend the castle. I go back and try to take A. Where'd that other guy go? Ah, I got smoked. What's Bloodline 2 about? Vampires. Vampires. Assuming you're asking about that one. Makes you think your TV is breaking? I don't think it necessarily would be breaking. I would check your game mode settings if you have that to see if that's what's causing it. Or it could be a console thing, or it could just be the game in that. I'm not too sure. I had to play Ratchet & Clank. I think you're going to really enjoy Ratchet & Clank. From what I've played of it, and again, I've got like quite a bit that I need to work through. I think a few hours in. It's wonderful. Rivet's great. Ratchet's fantastic. You actually play like a good chunk of the game as Rivet, actually. And then then you get to kind of switch and choose kind of as the story goes on. It is really interesting. But yeah, I really like that character. They did a great job with her. And it looks beautiful, the game. I'm very happy with it. And you're going to really enjoy Ratchet & Clank. Especially if you're a fan of the series, you're going to just be like blown away by how it looks and how it plays. It's pretty nuts, yeah. But slow. Lots of first-party games, cross-gen. I mean, traditionally in the past, you would make very few games cross-gen. It just seems as time's gone by, they're supporting older and older games more. I think the excuse that, hey, you know, there's still lots of older people, or still lots of people on old gen, so we gotta support those, is a bit of a silly excuse. Because in the past, you know, there would be a lot more titles at launch. I mean, Xbox, if you think about it, really doesn't have a next-gen launch Series X title. That's just exclusive. PlayStation even only has a few. And I think that's, like, kind of disappointing. Because you look in the past, like, last gen, Xbox One had, like, what, several exclusive games at launch? PlayStation, I don't know if PlayStation 4 had many at launch. I think theirs was more spread out, from what I remember. They really started going and never stopping after the first year. Just trying to go off of memory here. But, yeah, you know, traditionally it's like, you know, you get your cross-gen titles, but usually you actually get a lot of next-gen only ones. And I just think the excuse of, like, oh, we gotta, you know, for people still in last gen, it's like, oh, you're holding back those games from being really good for when those people can get their hands on it. If that makes sense. It does change the game quite a bit. It's 3 AM. You're gonna drink the imposter potion? That's exciting. No games 2021. There's gonna be a lot of exclusives now. You're gonna start seeing Xbox actually pump out stuff, because it's been pretty drab on the Xbox side. It was a rough generation last gen, you know. There was some good games, some real gems, but yeah, I think there's finally gonna be some real titles pumped out here. I think you're really gonna be just blown away by what Xbox has to put together by, like, you know, we're going to see some over the years, but I think 23 and 24 are going to be, like, insane golden years for the platform. Like, just absolutely nuts. Especially if they put out some more acquisitions in that, I think it's going to get really, really crazy for what they're doing game-wise. The output's going to get intense. It's the ballroom! I'd love to visit a castle like this for, like, a dance or something. Sick. So elegant, so fancy. Absolutely delightfully charming. Oh, that guy's dead. Like, shooting me from up above, or where's that guy shooting at me from? Oh, I stabbed him in the eye! I took his eye at least, but, you know, you got me. Oh, yeah, I think they're talking about FF7 integrate. External hard drive. Until they unlock the internal. You're probably going to have to get a special NUVMe drive for the internal. I'm actually surprised they haven't okayed any drives yet for the PS5. I definitely want to get one because the storage on that one is a bit of an absolute nightmare, needless to say. Absolute nightmare. Same with Series X, and the Series S, I guess, as well. But, you know, I definitely need more storage for those next-gen games already, but, you know, at least you can have, you know, a little bit of extra hard drive space, I guess. Now, if I had multiple little special proprietary Seagate drives, I could, like, hot swap them, so I might be looking at that in the future, too. Then again, moving games across drives isn't too bad either, so that's good at least. Look at me, saving the day. Let's go take A, eh? A. Oh, I'm getting shot in the back. Little bit of health for me. Never said I was a singer. Nope. But yet I strangely enjoy karaoke games. I miss, what was it, Lips on Xbox, and, well, they still do Let's Sing, but that's not the same. And then what did PlayStation have? They had their own karaoke one, right? I don't know if anybody remembers what it was called, but I'm wondering what it is. Maybe like SingStar? I don't remember. I think karaoke games are kind of dead anyways. As odd as a train of thought that I'm on now, but thinking of trying to stop them from having this area here. Try my best to. If I'm missing anything. Oh wow, lots of questions. Is Godfall worth getting? I've heard from people a resounding no. That one keeps getting rumored to like release on PS4 as well, maybe release on Xbox at some point. I'll probably try it out, but I don't think it's... I've never heard good things about it. Why do people call me Zaddy? I don't know. They think that I fall into the line of what that is, I guess. It's funny, I guess. I don't know. You'd have to have Kevin go in and explain. I don't know if he's here. Somebody could, like, add him. Let me just add him quickly, see if he's in the chat to explain this. Yeah. Just in case he's not paying attention. My videos from a year from now? Am I prepared for the new... Oh, you've watched my videos for a year from now. Thanks for sticking around and checking things out for that long. I hope you've enjoyed the content. But what do I think of the new Battlefield? I'm pretty damn hyped. A little disappointed by the price increase and the lack of the campaign and the minimal amount of maps, but it looks pretty damn awesome. That gameplay was hyped as hell. Watched it a couple times. I'll probably watch it once the stream's done too again, because yeah, I'm really crazily excited about it. I don't know why. They put together a really good trailer. I think that's what that is. And it shows, you know, if you can get your marketing done right, you can really put together something magical. Free kill for me. Take the A, guys. Let's have this Westgate back. I think we're holding him. We only gotta do 8 more kills here. And then it resets, right? And we gotta redo it. Okay, he's sniping at me and I don't appreciate it. How come I always preferred Xbox? It was usually the achievement list, or the achievement system, I think, was a big part of it. Also Halo. You know, I love Halo, so I've kind of always been a big Halo fan, but, you know, I did for a long time have, like, I started with, like, the Super Nintendo and the Sega Genesis. I had those. Should never sold them, actually, you know, terrible mistake, but especially since I do retro videos now. Anyways, then I got the PS2, quite like the PS2, I had an original Xbox, I had a GameCube, and then my friend had the 360. I was looking at buying a PS3 at the time, but my friend had 360, and then we used to play Halo 2 all the time, but then he showed me this little game called, like, Gears of War, because he was tired of me wanting to play Halo 2 all the time. Big Halo fan, obviously, because he had Halo 2 multiplayer, and I didn't have that. So, it was kind of a big deal to go there and play that. So then he showed Gears, and he chainsawed me in the back, and I was like, oh wow, I must have this game. And bought the 360, and I've kind of been with the more Xbox-sided ever since, I guess. But I do want to fully reiterate, guys. I have the PS5, I have the Switch, I got a good PC, I got a decent phone, I do videos and stuff on all the platforms. You know, I just prefer to have stuff on the Xbox, so I can mostly get achievements, but... Because if you guys haven't seen, 496,425 gamer score. Very close to 500,000. Yeah. I'm not really putting in much effort towards it, but I'd like to hit 500 on the dot if I can. That would be pretty cool. Oh, here we go. Kevin's explaining the Zaddy thing. Battlefield campaigns have been uninspiring with the last two. That's fair, but they could do really good campaigns if they put in an effort, but they always seem to be side things, right? They don't really seem to care too much. And since it has been a bit of a reset in the match and it's been a while, be sure to like the stream if you haven't, so more people can check it out. Questions, stuff, great. Donations, cool. Subscribing's awesome, and I hope you guys are having fun as we play Battlefield 1 and talk Battlefield 2042. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, the daily photos I think are pretty riveting. Sorry if I've been missing things. Let's see. Underrated feature Xbox is copy games. That's also a very helpful thing. Yes, it is. Battlefield 1 and 5 are divisive? Yes, yes, they definitely are. To imagine the orgies in a castle. Probably pretty cool ones, I would guess. I mean, the medieval times were probably like wild. Same with the Renaissance era. But they had some freaky stuff going on back then. You know, you could really get wild. I mean, there's probably freaky stuff going on right now, even if you think about it. They're on the top of the castle. We need to get in there, my friends. Does that guy not know you can just climb the side there? This is a kind of a terrible castle. It's full of holes and easily accessible points that people can get in. Kind of like an orgy. And I got shot in the back. Somebody making fun of me for nerding or something. Okay, whatever. I was hoping Xbox would buy WB games. I got revived and then stabbed? That sucks. It would have been cool. I mean, there's a lot of rumors for different things. I think they were trying to sell them, but then kind of realized that maybe WB Games is worth a lot. So now they're being part of the divesting into Warner Discovery. So I think they're going to keep most of their studios, but I have heard rumblings that some of their studios might get sold. Such as like the one, Traveler's Tales, that makes the Lego games, which would be a little sad. But yeah, that's kind of what I've heard. Oh, god damn it. Crossbow launcher? They have a crossbow that launches frags? I mean, it makes sense, but it's weird. Would I ever play games like Conqueror's Blade and the games are sword fighting? I mean, maybe. It depends on if it's coming out and stuff. Hi, folks. Welcome. It would be cool if Xbox bought EA. I don't really know if EA would be totally valuable. I think for about the same amount of money, you could pick up Ubisoft, which has more lucrative IPs. With picking up EA, one of the issues is the... I actually got one shot with that. That's crazy. With EA, the problem is a lot of it's licensed stuff. So you get like NHL, you get FIFA, you get Madden, and those are ones that you have to keep like licensing, if that makes sense. So they don't necessarily, like, they have a lot of IP, but they don't have, like, you would think for the amount that it costs that the IP would be a little harder to hold on to because it's licensed IP like FIFA and stuff like that. But I don't know if EA would be necessarily like the best purchase they could make, if that makes sense. A revive for you, my friend. Oh, that guy is on fire, and now he's dead. Anybody else want a med pack? Wow, I flung that thing across the room. That's crazy. And death to you. Why are you running away? Oh, one-shotted. That sucks. Can I play with you? That's a bit odd. You can jump into the match if you want. I'm not really gonna go out of my way to play with folks, though. Fatty not zaddy? That's funny. That actually is hilarious. Would I ever play Conqueror's Blade in games or sword fighting? I think I missed that one. Chivalry 2. Yeah, so I did a couple streams with Chivalry 2 while it was in the beta. Like I said, I'm kind of waiting on my like review code to hopefully pop up soon, and then as soon as it does, we'll do a stream for it and we'll play Chivalry. I'm actually really hoping to move that one into my rotation of multiplayer games that I play, because I've got like a rotational list that I work through. So I'm kind of hoping to include that one because I think it's a lot of fun and I had an absolute blast with it. The last stream I did on it, I had a friend come in and chat and we had a great time together playing it. Chivalry is quite awesome, so yeah, definitely something that's on the radar in that. And like games, these multiplayer heavy games start taking away campaigns. They definitely do. Well, campaigns take a lot of effort, they take a lot of resources, they take a lot of work. So if you can get away with not doing one, why not, right? It's kind of like Black Ops 4 got rid of it, and I think it maybe hurt that one a bit, but I don't think it was like a huge negative on it, if that makes sense. People just adjusted accordingly. So they're probably testing the waters to see if people care about the campaign or not, and I think in Battlefield they're going to realize that people don't really, so probably be the last game with a campaign that Battlefield has, I guess. Just like Rainbow Six, they were going to do apparently a sequel to Siege at some point and do like a proper campaign, but Siege is so insanely popular that they decided not to, and they're just going to keep updating it. I mean, they're doing, it's called Extraction now, but that's not really a campaign. It's like a spin-off mode of Siege with like zombies and stuff, right? So I don't think we'll ever see a Rainbow Six game with a campaign again, because Siege is so popular. Ow. Definitely do not appreciate that. That did not work at all, and I got shot in the back. If Halo takes away campaigns, I don't think Halo's campaign's going anywhere. Sorry if I missed questions, guys. Don't be afraid to reiterate things. Is it a better game to get Vermintide 2 or Vermintide End Times? They're both worth playing. I think the second one expands on the first one a ton, which makes it a little bit better, but they're both really great games. They have different stories, different maps, different setups. The second one is more supported. It's also on Game Pass if you want to give it a whirl. And for context, guys, if you're wondering about the Vermintide series, it's basically Left 4 Dead but with fantasy weapons, and you're killing rats instead of zombies. It's great. It really is fantastic. It's gritty, it's dark, it's optimized for next gen. Fantastic series. Absolutely fantastic. I get shot, I don't know where. You know, I buy the new Battlefield. That's fair, you know, if that's what you think about it, because it is changing, you know, because you're kind of accepting the increased pricing and that, and that's one way to look at it, yeah? Yeah. A fool? Who said a fool? I didn't call anyone a fool that I know of. Unless somebody in the chat did. And I think I'm caught up on stuff. I think. If I missed any questions or something, you know, reiterate them or whatever. Let's focus on attacking some folks. I want to get at least one bayonet kill, and I haven't gotten that yet. I aim for it every stream when I do this game. I get like one bayonet shot. Or bayonet stab, I guess. It's kind of weird that my screen moved over for, like, you know, it got that like auto aim kind of thing going on when I had the needle in my hands. I'm gonna stab him with the revive needle. That's funny. Yeah, they do also need money. That's a good counterpoint. Do I feel like NBA Live will ever make a comeback in terms of EA ever having basketball games again? I don't know. I think they canceled the last one. I don't know if they're working on a new one. I think they also closed the servers for the last one they did as well. I think they might be kind of giving up on it. I'm not sure, but I'll have to wait and see. Because I think they kind of just like let the NBA Live franchise die by not supporting it well enough and not doing enough improvements. And NBA 2K kind of came in, and I think NBA 2K is a little stagnating as well, if that makes sense. Like, I don't think they're innovating as fast as they were, but you know, they've kind of taken the crown and they've, you know, they got a grasp on the industry, and now they're the premier experience. So hard for another company to catch up nowadays, if that makes sense. Because believe it or not, sports games are really complex and really intensely done, so it's hard to get to the point of that. It's very easy to maintain that by adding minimal features each year, but it's very hard to get to the level to which you can maintain minimum features each year. So it's sort of hard to compete with them in that way. But I guess EA's trying PGA Tour again, so I wouldn't say it's out of the question that they try to do another NBA game at some point. Yeah. Is the Dead Rising franchise still alive? I think it's dead. I mean, they canceled Dead Rising 5, they shut down the studio that works on Dead Rising games. It's pretty dead. There's actually a really fascinating video you can watch on YouTube. I don't remember the channel or whatever, but it talks about the canceled Dead Rising game. And basically what happened was there was a point where Microsoft wanted a Last of Us killer or a competitor. They always call it a killer in the industry. I don't know why. Maybe because games are about killing, but they wanted a you know, the Last of Us killer on Xbox, and they thought, Dead Rising is a franchise that's always been associated with Xbox. Let's reboot Dead Rising and do that. So they actually made and spent a lot of time working on a Dead Rising game that was like a hardcore gritty version, but I guess Capcom heads kind of were like, what is this? We didn't want this. This is not Dead Rising. And they canceled that. And I think that was part of the issues as to why Dead Rising 4 or something was rushed a little bit. And then on top of that, once, you know, they were working on Dead Rising 5, the things were kind of signed and it was all in the air. Like, Dead Rising 5 was supposed to be set in like a fake Mexico type city. It was supposed to be set like 10 years after Dead Rising 4 and continue Chuck's daughter Katie, what was her name? Katie, I think it is. It was supposed to follow, no, it was a new character, but then she and Nick Ramos would pop in or something, and that would be part of the story or whatever, but just trying to remember because it was a long time I watched the video ago. But you can go and watch it. It's like a doc that talks about what happened to Dead Rising. Really fascinating, actually. Kind of cool.
We have lost objective apples.
How is my gameplay footage so crispy? As in, like, good? I'm using a 4K pass-through. It's the AverMedia 2 something or whatever. It allows 4K pass-through. I've got an okay enough internet connection where I'm able to do, you know, enough megabits to do 4K, so you get a 4K stream, and it looks, at least I hope, pretty good. I increased the gameplay sound, so I think you should be hearing it a little bit better this time. Do I like the Wolfenstein series? Yeah, I've actually been playing Wolfenstein for a very long time. Not as long as other people, of course, but I've been playing since it was Wolfenstein Return to Castle Wolfenstein. That was my first Wolfie title on the original Xbox, which was a gem, and I'm kind of hoping that Xbox makes it backwards compatible. I think the issue might be that EA published, no, not EA, Activision published it, so I don't know where the rights lie on that, because I mean Bethesda obviously owns Wolfenstein, and Xbox obviously owns Wolfenstein now, but if the publishing rights were with Activision, they might still be owned by Activision, so I was kind of hoping, I just want to play Return to Castle Wolfenstein on modern consoles. That would be really cool. But no, I'm actually quite a Wolfenstein fan, but I haven't played the second one. I'm looking forward to them adding that to Game Pass so I can do a video on it and so I can play through it. I've played all the other ones. I've done, you know, New Order, Old Blood, Young Blood, Super Blood, Blood Infinity and Beyond. Yeah, but yeah, I actually do quite like Wolfenstein. EA fails and gets backlash. I don't know, I think a lot of the people that, like, you know, kind of have felt divisive about Battlefield in recent times are super excited about the new Battlefield. It was a really kick-ass trailer. It was that good of a trailer that people are, like, forgetting about things. Like I said, there was the fun meme on the Battlefield subreddit where they're like, you know, it's got Palpatine from episode 3, and he's like, pre-order the game, do it! And Anakin's like, I know I shouldn't. It's like the pre-order copy sitting there. And then to his right, he's thinking about, like, the user reception to Battlefield 5. Oh, that was so funny. But, yeah, I don't know, we'll have to see, right? Wolfenstein? Great series. Wolfenstein? Yeah. I'm not, well, I mean, actually, I am kind of German, but I don't know German that well, so, you know, you get what you get. I call this Wolfenstein, and I like it. Hiding behind a tree, man? That's pretty sad. Ah, I almost had that kill too, 77. Not bad. Yeah. What do you mean the same as COD? Oh, you love the videos, not the stream. I misread that one. The videos are just captured off the Xbox in 4K, so it's not necessarily anything too special, I guess you could say. Just the Xbox DVR just records it. I think they do. Actually, I do think they look pretty good video-wise. It's also funny, some people say that the footage looks better than the actual games when they go to play it, and I think that's funny. I think it's the smaller YouTube window, kind of shrinks it a bit. I think that helps. And caught up on stuff. Let's get hyped up for a while. Who knows, maybe the reception will totally change when we see regular gameplay at the Xbox event. Or maybe the hype fest goes through the roof. Hype 2042 levels. Far Cry 6. Yep, lots of good stuff coming, guys. Lots of great games. It's gonna be a hell of a fall. So many things to cover. I'm hoping for big views. Maybe push up those sub numbers further. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Should be an exciting time, I think. I'm really very much looking forward to covering the fall season. Should be lots of good stuff. Lots and lots of good things to cover. All just trying to become more Battlefield-like. I'd say they actually did, they out-Battlefielded Battlefield a little bit there with the ground war mode. When it first released, and they had, like, specific maps for it. Now it's all, like, Warzone cutout stuff, but, you know, that ground war mode's pretty damn good in COD. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, and then Cold War went in a different direction, which I thought was terrible, but yeah, it was definitely an interesting experience, for sure, seeing that one. I was like, wow, they actually kind of battlefielded it. And it worked. But I don't think COD can really handle... Doing 128 players in COD would be very interesting. I mean, you could do it for Battle Royale, they've shown that. They went up to like 200 or 150 one time, but... You know, and it's kind of like, to do regular COD matches of that many players, I don't know if the game's even built for that specifically. Like, the new engine's good, but the map would have to be pretty nuts, right? Dying Light 2, I think it's December 7th is when Dying Light 2 comes up. Yep. You're not on game mode, so it scales. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, it's December 7th, I believe, for Dying Light 2. And yeah, the trailer was epic for 2042. So many good fan moments made come alive in there. It was just absolutely delightful. So epic. And like I said, probably gonna watch it after the stream's done. I'm that hyped up. And of course, I gotta work through Ratchet and Clank more too. Get a few more hours in. I don't know if I'm gonna finish it tonight. Wish I would have gotten it earlier review-wise. It would have been so much more helpful. Yeah. But you gotta do what you gotta do to keep up. And like I said again earlier, you know, there's gonna be an intense comparison video tomorrow, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. Yeah. We've lost this battle. For shame. For shame. Where are we fighting now? Oh, not the forest again.
The Germans were using defense-in-depth tactics designed to lure the enemy towards much stronger rear defenses.
I feel like we just did the forest. Should we find a new lobby?
Unaware of the deadly defenses awaiting.
Yeah, let's find a new lobby. I don't want to play in the forest again. Just fought in the forest. I want to fight in the mountains? I don't know, somewhere different. See what we got here, guys. Didn't want that sound to play. Alright, let's see what we got. Is there a refresh option? Sinai Desert? What's that map? Barn. Let's do the desert. That would be fun. A little bit of a different level. How's the vibration in the controller for Ratchet and Clank? It's wonderful. Really well implemented. Feels good. It's a little hard to pull the trigger sometimes because it's got that trigger tension to it, but the vibration, that feels really nice. Cutscenes, gameplay, it's implemented the whole time. Yeah. Well, I think the December release is because it's so busy, if that makes sense, you know, with all the games coming out. I think December 7th is perfect because it gives them the end of the season, like nothing big is going to release after them. They're going to be the last big talked about game, and they still get out before the holiday season, you know, for Christmas, because Christmas is the money maker. That's where you sell all your games, and where ad revenues on YouTube go up through the goddamn roof. Yeah, it's an exciting part of the year. It's my biggest month of the year usually. It's about double what I do in other months. I'm pretty excited. Yeah. Will I play MCC when Infinite is out? Yeah. I mean, I've been playing Halo 3 since 2007. I'm not gonna stop because there's a new Halo game. We play both. I don't know. We'll have to see. Maybe it'll be another Halo 5 situation where I'm back at MCC right away. Who knows, right? But we'll have to again wait and see what happens with it. Yeah. I'm gonna go into details with Ratchet. Oh. Were I playing on res mode or FPS mode? I was doing the not resolution. So there's 3 modes, and I don't know if I could talk about that. I'm actually not sure if I can talk about that option. I was playing at 4K 60 though. Oh, I joined at the end of the match. Oh. So we're loading into the next operation there. Hi there, welcome. It's gonna have, Sprint's gonna be in Halo, yeah. Is Series X still hard to find? It depends on where you're going, I guess. Some people say it's decently... I think the Series X is the hard one. I think Series S is a little easier to get your hands on. But yeah, Ratchet and Clank, like I talk about it in the morning, Jex, the options for like the game, because there's 3 modes, which I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to say. Again, my embargo thingy wasn't too clear on stuff. Like the review period's gone, so I can review things, but the stream period's not up, and I don't know. I didn't get the full details embargo-wise because I'm considered a streamer right now. But yeah, I'll show it. I really talk about it tomorrow, so you'll see it in the morning, that video. Oh, they announced the 3 modes already. Okay. I use the 4K 60 with the dynamic. I would suggest that one or the dynamic with... They're all dynamic modes, but I would choose either the ray tracing one or the 4K fully one. I kind of do a little bit with the ray tracing because I love ray tracing. I want to see what it's like, but I suggest the 4K one because it looks really good. All those matches, kind of? We'll do it because it's a different level. But, yeah, the 4K 60 I think is the best option. I tried the 4K 30 and I really did not. Feels very sluggish. I don't really feel that that's quite worth it. Anyways, new match. Be sure to like the stream. Questions, stuff great. Donations cool. Subscribing's awesome. Hope you guys are having fun. Give me the hill. Do we actually have a full squad? 19 on 16? That's like kind of a really small playlist, isn't it? Like 20v20? I mean, it'll probably fill out again. We haven't played on this map. I don't think in a while. Have we done this on other streams this level? Seems a little bit different. Ow. Hiding in my little corner. Health back down. It is great that they added that for the launch of the game. Definitely is. I mean, Insomniac seems to be like... I know it sounds odd, but I think they might be the best PlayStation developer or studio. Because they are like pumping out games. They are fully using the hardware with multiple modes. Like they did Miles Morales like not even 6 months ago. Now they got Ratchet and Clank, and apparently they're working on a couple more games. They're insane, and their games are looking great, and their output is just intense. So yeah, they are one impressive because these games are also pretty big. You know, Ratchet and Clank is like it's more linear and stuff, but you know, Miles Morales is a big open world. I guess it was also a bit of like a remastering, but they did remaster Spider-Man. Oppa doing a new one. They're a crazy great studio. Xbox was very stupid not to fund in Sunset Overdrive 2. Very stupid. It definitely would have changed, I think, things quite a bit, actually. Maybe not stupid, but foolish. Foolish is a better word for that. What does my PC look like? Oh, I can send you a picture afterwards. It's like green. It's just like a big green glowing thing. It's got fans in it. The motherboard does Starry Night with like purple and something color-wise. It's actually kind of majestic, but yeah. It's just like a big PC. And I wish it had a 3090 in it so that I could render videos even faster. But alas, the 3090 is hard to find. This guy is lying down in the trenches. Take the positions! Be the Germans. In the next war, we're the bad guys. Were we the bad guys in this one too? Can't remember. Everybody was the bad guy in the First World War. That was stupid. Yeah, they definitely missed out on not buying making another Sunset and stuff. Very, very silly. Can't tell if I'm 19 or 38. I'm in my late 20s. Yeah. I don't think I necessarily look like anyone, but whatever. Is what worth getting? The grapple hook in multiplayer? I think Halo Infinite does. Are you asking about Ratchet and Clank if it's worth getting? I think it's really great. It's like probably my favorite next gen only title. It looks really good. Probably a Game of the Year contender, but I will have a full review later on. And like I said, I haven't finished the game yet. Still working on it. You know, I just got it the other day or something. I've got a number of hours into it, but I'm very much liking what I'm playing. Go take A. I like this map. It's kind of like really desolate feel. So I will capture this position by myself. Bad guys. Bad guys. Blowing everybody up on the battlefield. Respawn on the blimp. I want to get a horse. You know what I mean? The horses are fun in this, like the cavalry charges. You can do some like intense damage and go like whoosh, whoosh, whoosh with your sword. Really quite delightful. Very charming. Yeah. And I think I'm caught up on things. Really gotta get a secondary screen though. This is killing my neck. Let's take this windmill thing. So is that... I'm assuming that plane isn't normally on the map, right? Somebody crashed that here? Upside down, all weirdly. The windmill's coming down! Really, Tank? You couldn't run that guy down for me to help me out here? And find a pre-built PC with it? Yeah, I don't want a pre-built PC. I want to add 3090 to my built PC. But I know pre-builts are kind of the way to go if you want one right away. I think we're doing pretty well on this one, taking the sectors and stuff. Maybe I'll try to help out at A over there. Never mind, I'm gonna die. PlayStation lobbies are sweaty. I haven't really noticed much of a difference between the two. I felt like the PlayStation lobby when I went on it for video was a little bit slower, multiplayer-wise, but pretty much the same sort of thing. I don't know if these are chill lobbies, one would say. Should I try flying the plane? I'm gonna do the plane, guys. Oh god. I don't know what I'm doing. Shouldn't have done this. I haven't flown in this game in ages. I killed somebody? Right on. Oh, come on, I didn't touch the poles. Get out of here. Get out of here. I hear about Resistance being denied. Well, they did do a lot of really similar post-apocalyptic games. I could see why they didn't want to do another one. I mean, I'm not necessarily too broken up about it, but I'm sure some people that are fans probably are. But, yeah. You know, you can't do too much of the same thing, right? Otherwise, your fans will be like, all you do is one thing. But they do kind of just do, like, third person over the shoulder kind of mature titles, if that makes sense. Really heavily story-driven ones. That's sort of what they do on that platform. Works well for them, though. Definitely works well, yeah. Clear the sector. We could make our advancement on these guys. Yeah. I will revive you while getting sniped at. Nope, never mind. There we go. Ah, I got smoked. Would cause a lot of hype. I don't know. I think the Resistance series is a bit dead at this point, isn't it? Kind of like Killzone. Yeah, it's been gone for so long. I could see them bringing it back at some point, but I'm just saying it's been quite a while since the last one, right? Just wait a little bit more. Get the 4090. Oh, yeah. Oh, jeez. Vids. Did I like the new Battlefield trailer? Do you think it's worth upgrading to the Series S for that game? I mean, if you want to have 128 player mayhem and carnage, yeah, it's probably worth the upgrade. I mean, you can still play it on your previous gen console. Just keep in mind, you know, that you're gonna have half the player count, and it's not gonna be as like intense of a game, but you can still experience it on your last gen console. But I'd say if you want the full scope of it, getting a next gen one's probably better. I think you're going to get like a bit of a, I mean, it's not going to be a minimal upgrade, but it's not going to be as big of an upgrade going from the 1S to like the Series S, but you know, you do get the bigger player lobbies in that, which I think would be a big deal. Yeah, I actually quite loved the trailer. I think it was really exciting, exciting 2042. I'm very eager to see what they do with it, and the big full reveal at the Xbox event on Sunday. I can't wait to see some multiplayer action, right? Because it's not going to be a single player trailer. They'll have to do a multiplayer reveal. Yeah, I can put that as my big rumor, you know. Sky Captain leaks that the Xbox Battlefield events on the Xbox event's gonna be multiplayer gameplay. Especially since there's no campaign, right? That guy's too far. Oh, yes! I got one! Very lucky, though. I thought it was somebody else I was going after. There we go, guys. That's my bayonet kill of the night. I'm very proud of that. Stabbed his ass. Felt good. Big charge. Oh, we're fighting into the lovely town, aren't we? Yeah, I like this map. It's kind of cool. Got PC for Far Cry 6. I guess that would be a good way to kind of take it. I'm assuming this Far Cry 6 is going to run at 4K 60 on Xbox. Or I kind of hope it will. He vaulted. Oh, that guy's on the roof up there. God damn it, that was intense. 1080 on the Series S? Probably, but at least you'll get 128 players versus 64. It's kind of a big difference combat-wise, right? Yep, kind of interesting. Continue their lair game from PS3? Oh god, that one. I don't know if you'll ever see another one of those. I think it's been too long for them to do a sequel to that. They'd have to reboot it probably at this point. Because you just won't have enough people that have actually played the original to even know what that is, really, to be honest. Like, I know of it, but, you know, I think that one's a little old at this point. Yeah. Anyways, I hope that helps your questions, guys. Try to take the B, come on. Oh, give me a break. Me a piece of the Kit Kat bar. I wish I had a good snack. I'm even gonna have a salad later, I'm guessing. Salad and some ration like sounds lovely and like a lovely morning. I hope you found the feedback helpful, yeah. I'm pretty excited too. It's gonna be fun. Big combat, big explosions, over the top action. Should I take the assault truck? I'm gonna take the plane! Again, I think the player lobbies, yeah, it's like 17 on 17 here. It's like pretty minimal. This looks really great from a plane view, actually. I don't think these planes were meant to fly like this. Whoa! I can't shake him. I don't know where he is, actually. It worked! That was my plan the whole time. Nobody expect. Why the hell do I have this class? This isn't my class. This is like an engineer class. Or is this just because you're in the plane you have to be this class? That would make sense. I feel pretty cool because I jumped out of a plane. Objective apples. You know, I'm also really looking forward to hopefully having some more like flying opportunities or something once COVID gets, you know, kind of finished off here and goes back to normal a bit more. I probably missed out on a couple opportunities over the years because of that. Because occasionally I get to fly and do games and stuff, which is fun. Yeah. How's it going? Pretty decent? Pretty decent? I mean, it's slowed down, obviously, as the night's gone on, but it's been a pretty decent stream, I think. Not as hyped as Fortnite was, right, guys? It actually was pretty intense. We peaked at 98 people at that time. It was wild. Like the Fortnite UFOs, I tell you. UFOs of Fortnite. Go see if we can take objective butters. Get shot in the back. Come on, team. Give me a hand out here. Yeah. So it'll probably be better than those versions. That's mostly what that's getting at. You have a LG CX. 120 looks bad. It shouldn't look bad. Yeah, it shouldn't look bad at all. Are you on a Series X? Because you should be able to do 4K 120, and it should look absolutely amazing on the CX. It's like one of the best gaming TVs out there on the market. Love the streams before going to bed. That's good to hear. I'm glad you enjoy them. I'm doing them daily for quite a while, so I hope people have fun with them at least. And seems like we're building it up well, and people are getting an idea of it, so that's good. Ugh, is it gonna be traumatizing if I have to go on a trip sometime, guys? Everybody's gonna be like, where's the streams, man? Like, I don't know. Or maybe people won't notice, I have no idea. But, yeah, no, the streaming's been a lot of fun. Especially when we get some, like, newer games and stuff coming out, it's gonna be really exciting. Especially during the fall times, like December and that, it's gonna be just nuts for streams and videos and that. It's gonna be pretty exciting. I revived. No, I've died. About Fortnite. It was a pretty hyped up stream, man. You guys don't even know, man. Battlefield is 1080 at 120. Oh, that's what you're saying. Yeah, that's fine. That's just how it works, man. Play Halo MCC. You get 4K 120. Looks great. Oh jeez. I mean, you can play at 4K 60 and have like the game mode on, so the 120 Hz is active. It doesn't run at 120, but you get what I'm saying there. You don't have to do that. You don't have to make it look bad. But the 120 Hz on a Battlefield game is kind of a little nuts. It'd be pretty cool if they could actually pull off. Which edition for 2042 am I getting? Hopefully a review edition. That would be nice. That's kind of the hope on that one, but I don't know. If not the regular one, I guess. Just the Series X version. That guy's dead. They burned the bodies, so we can't revive them. Classic move in a horror game. Classic move. Save up for the pre-order. Yeah, it's a good time to start saving if you want to. 1440p isn't that great when you tried Warzone? I don't know, we'll just do 4K 60 then. Just rock it. Embrace the 4K 60. Hey guys, we were doing so well and now we're like... We're stuck at the monastery? Like, what's going on here? I've been promoted. Probably the double XP. I'm trying to think of a Battlefield game where I actually need XP on, but I can't think of any. I would certainly love more XP on, like, no, horse! I'm so sorry, horsey. I'd love double XP on, like, Battlefront or something, or triple XP on that game would be really nice, so I get to that level 50. Driving me crazy thinking about it. Absolutely crazy. Ooh, it's shooting me. Oh, he's right behind me. I don't know how he didn't kill me. It's like I was literally like back facing. I mean, it's a free kill basically.
We have lost objective butter.
We lost objective butter? For shame. Oh, he's lying down there. I was wondering why, like where he went, but he was just lying down there. Well, it's fair if you never got into Fortnite. It's not for everyone. I totally get it. I mean, I don't play it a lot either, but it was good to stream. Yeah, it went well. Couldn't run the new Battlefield? Oh, that sucks. So the next one's really going to be too intense for you? Rough economy if you're a PC gamer. It's very hard to deal with. Those poor GPUs. I wish we were in a time where I could just go out and buy one. I'll have to get a new phone this year, I guess, or something. And some write-offs. And also I want the new camera so I can take better photos. Higher quality ones, yeah. Well, it's good when people are getting advice and stuff in these streams. I find that really good for the feedback thing back and forth. People can like ask questions and that. Oh, a CPU and a motherboard, if that's all you need, you should be decent, I think. I don't know what the economy is like for those ones. But GPUs, I think, are the real bottleneck around. Yeah, they have some decently affordable high-end CPUs to grab. Damn. Blew my ass up. Wait, do we have like points as teams, or is that Battlefield 5, I think, that has the it's the squad points. Yeah, you don't have that in this one. Go squad, even though it's just me. All by myself. The Chessery. I love the light rain too, it's pretty cool. I guess I'm going to A. Never mind, I'm getting run down by a truck, an artillery truck. Sucks to suck. GPUs can take the pressure. Yes, they can. Usually. GPUs are pretty powerful nowadays, like insanely powerful. I was actually hoping that there'd be more stronger like CPU increases. So it's like maybe I wanted to start fresh or something like that with a new PC build, but I don't really see that there's too many gains to have after mine, you know, just like upgrade wise. Like there's a few, but I don't think it would be that like hugely incremental where I'd be like it would be worth the buy. Which is a bit sad. So I'm probably in the near future, like, well, whenever I can get it, like 3090 would probably be my favorite, or a 3080 Ti would probably be my next upgrade PC wise. Leaning on 3090 though for the video editing. Video editing / rendering. Not bad, guys. This house is on fire. No, it's not. It's not on fire anymore. It's all good, guys. Oh, looking good. Looking good. Oh, that's a teammate. Ah, I was reloading at the bad time. What was I doing in that marsh? Just chilling out? From the photo today, that's actually the middle of one of our provincial parks. It's a very huge park that can go on for like kilometers and kilometers, and it just so happens like right in the middle of this this huge park that has flowing rivers and lovely wetlands, and you know, numerous other places. There's like a lot of grassy fields because it's huge, right? There's just a marsh in the middle of it. I went there last year too. It was pretty cool. It's just like this random sort of marsh area in the middle of this really lovely place. And it's a pretty tiny one too. Like it's a tiny spot, but you know, it's pretty big and nice for like a photo. I got an achievement. Using a bolt action, kill an enemy scout in multiplayer. I've never done that before. Really? Okay. Take the achievements where I can get them. Jump, horse! Jump over the log! I want to kill this guy in the field. Go, go, go! Go get his ass. Oh, great shot. Come on, teammate, you could club them faster. All good things are expensive. Yeah, I think the 3090 is the better one. But it also depends on what you can get, right? Half the VRAM, yeah, that's also a good point. That's why I was saying for the video and stuff, the 3090 would be better if I can get one. Yeah. iPhone costs like 1K. My last iPhone cost $1,700, so I'm assuming it's going to cost a similar amount here. And I want to upgrade so that I can get the triple lens and stuff, so I can take more dynamic photo options for the community page. It's a write-off, it's for work. I mean, technically there's nothing wrong with my XS, but I would just like better photo options and video options too. Having 4K on the front and the back camera would actually be really awesome. I only have 4K on this one. This one only does like 1080 or whatever. Or, yeah, I think it's 1080, but yeah. So having 4K 60 on both sides. No, it can do 4K 30, but it can't do 4K 60. So having that option on both of my camera things would make a big deal for doing the video stuff that I do. Would help a lot. Assuming the new iPhone's worthwhile. I've been looking at the last few versions and I'm kind of like, nope, not enough of a change. Nope, not enough of a change. Nope, not worth it. I'm hoping this year is pretty good, because like I said, triple lens, camera improvements, that's important to me for video work. Pictures and that, so. I was kind of fine for a while too, because I had the Google Pixel. But because my Google Pixel kind of split apart, I'm kind of like out of luck for having a specific phone just to take photos. That was the whole point of the Pixel that I got sent to review, was just so I could do, you know, photos with it. That's why I liked it so much. The XS Max, oh nice, nice. Little big for me, a little big. Even this one's a little, I got used to the size, but yeah. I think the Max might be too large for me to deal with, but no, the great, nice phones. Really like them, yeah. 8 Plus, nice, that's cool. Samsung Note, I reviewed it. Oh, come on, I spawned in the middle of the film and got stabbed? Ugh. I've reviewed a couple Samsung devices. I think I reviewed whatever, the 21? I think I did a review of it this year on the channel. So in the video stuff. It's like, okay. But, yeah, no, this is interesting. Whoa! That was scary. That's a weird area. I don't think I've ever been down there before. It just looks like empty, ugly dirt fields. This whole map just gets torn to garbage with all the rain in that. It's pretty cool. Really cool, actually. Oof, smoked. Is this game still alive? Yeah. It's definitely still alive. Lots of different lobbies to play. Definitely, for sure. Although I think our lobby's a little quieter because people out when it started. But yeah, lots of 64-player options. Take that, windmill! I love the lighting on like the silhouettes of the players up there. That looks insane. So cinematic. Ah, I was that close, that close. Yeah, no, some people love the bigger phones. Little preferences for different folks, right? Kind of nice, actually, nowadays for iPhone. They offer a few different models. Before, it was just like the one. You're like, take it or leave it. But yeah, my big thing is storage too. I want to have more storage as well. I think I got 256. I'd love to jump up to a terabyte if that's an option. Which I think they added in the last one. I'm not sure if they did or not. But I think phone storage is a little ridiculously small anyways. Especially considering how much you pay for them. But that's to push you to doing the cloud stuff, right? So they make more money off you. Oh, big booms. Come on, guys, take this stuff. Yeah, Battlefield 4 has got a number of big servers. How many full lobbies? Several, I think, were in the menu when we last took a look. It might be a little later because it's a little bit later on in the evening at this point. Or, well, the morning now. Yeah. Upgrade your phone only when it's ready to... I like to, when I upgrade, do it right off the bat, so I have, like, the new phone, so I can maybe do, like, a review or cover it or whatever. But, yeah, no, I think I had the 5S before this one, so I was very happy with my upgrade. I definitely think I've gotten my value out of it. Yeah, the XS. I'm just very happy with the phone overall. I've been thinking for a couple of years now. I want to jump up a bit. Be nice. They need to see the new stuff. The girls, yeah, you know it, man. I gotta see the new phones, because I'm sure they all look at that, obviously. Actually, you know, the last girl I saw, she was pretty impressed by the new phone. She's like, "Is that the new one?" Because I think it was the new one at the time, almost. Yeah, and she like threw it towards me, and I was like, "Whoa, what you doing, lady? Crazy!" Did we win? Oh, it filled out a bit. Oh, we gotta redo this one. God, it's taking forever here. What did I do today? I edited that Ratchet and Clank video. I spent a lot of my time unboxing and doing all the social media stuff involved with the Ratchet box. What else did I do today? I played Ratchet and Clank. I'm working on it, right? And did the stream. I don't think I did much else. Answered some emails. Nothing too exciting. Iced my knee a bit. Yep. Yeah, I did that. Oh, smoked. Early in the morning, yeah, it's like 2:30 here for me. What are my PC specs? RTX 2080 Ti with the i9 9900K. Yeah, big phone is better for watching, I guess, but I just kind of think of them... It's more like a work thing for me, the phones. Sometimes I watch stuff on it, so it's good when it looks nice, but most of the time it's like a work-type device, right? At least for me on this one. iPhone 14 or 15? You gotta get on the iPhone. ED2. Da-dum, da-dum, da-dum. No, that's fair. I mean, I could probably use mine for like years more down the line, but I just want those little upgrades, if that makes sense. I could do... work on it. That's what it is. A little bit better work stuff. And to have a new one, just because. I mean, why not? I've just been saving. I haven't really treated myself much, especially during COVID times, right? Save money without having to go fly anywhere for work. Just been chilling out. I've leveled up a lot tonight with this XP going on. Damn. Have I pre-ordered Battlefield? No, I usually get stuff to review, so I'm gonna wait to see if I get it or not, and then I'll buy it if I don't, I guess. We won! Yeah! I answered the PC specs, so you keep a Heskin. The pretty ones know the price is better than we do. That's funny. The suburbs of Amiens. Amiens?
Successfully broke through the British lines, forcing its armies back towards the city of Amiens. This vital railway junction connecting all Allied troops across France was Germany's true objective.
Kaiserschlachte? So I think this will probably be our last match here, guys. Because we've been going on for a while. And things have dipped. So with that, you know, be sure to like the video if you haven't. Subscribing's great, donating's awesome, and get your questions in. But I think this match probably will take a bit, and yeah. Abandoned British depot. There's bread and eggs and beer? Sounds pretty good. Is this the one with the cathedral in the middle? It's the spinning wheel of darkness. It's worse than funny. I guess so. The Point Labyrinth. Oh, this map. I haven't played on this map in so long. Ow. This should be fun. Can I live stream Skyrim? At some point I'll do a Skyrim live stream, probably. Yeah, at some point. I can't say when, because I don't know, but at some point we'll do some sort of Skyrim adventure. It'll be fun. Maybe I'll have a friend come over and play it or something once COVID things loosen up and we can just do like a fun Skyrim adventure or something. That would be exciting. Yeah. Take the railway passage. I kind of also want to do Fallout 4 with my mods, but I feel like people would be like, it's too simple, and I'd just be walking around with a lightsaber going, bzzz, bzzz, cutting folks up. Go take beta. Yeah, I'm actually surprised this map doesn't show up in rotation more. Do people dislike this one or something? I got shot in the ass. Right in the ass. Seems like the Battlefield 1 hype has died. But we continue to battle on. Because it's about glory for the kingdom, the United Kingdom. Which I guess in World War I times, we'd still be part of, because I'm Canadian, so we'd still technically be part of the British Empire or whatever. Good thing that tank is awkward as hell. Allows me to escape. I thought this was a passageway. Oh, we're defending the sectors. Ooh. I should have known he was hiding in the corner. God damn it. A different early access? Did I see the store? Oh, that's interesting. No, I didn't know about the earlier access stuff. I mean, probably through the EA Play you'll get access to it anyways, so... yeah. Meh. We'll have to see. I mean, that's gonna be a total different time of the year too, right? For doing coverage and stuff, so... not gonna think too much about what I'm grabbing Battlefield-wise until I get closer to the actual date.
You're injured, I can help.
A revive for you, my friend. What the hell? Didn't even see that guy. He blends in pretty well there. Or for the red outline, I wouldn't even notice where I got shot from. That's a crazy spot. The Solbasta M1916. Wow, we are not getting... oh, never mind. This is how it's supposed to happen. We lose spots as we're defending. Can I spawn? It's not letting me like back out and pick a different spot.
We have lost the sector.
Probably because we lost the sector. Yep. They're taking these areas like crazy. I don't know how I didn't kill that guy. How are you not dying, sir? Who's screaming? Weird. Ah, we got capped here. What is the plot behind Battlefield 2042? So what I've heard is it's like a post-climate world or something like that. Climate issues have happened. It's a proxy war where refugees fight in this proxy war. You fight for either the US or Russia or China or something like that. And then if you fight for them in this proxy war, you're basically fighting to try to get citizenship so that you can live in a better place or whatever. That's what I've heard the story is. Or like the lore of the battle of what's going on in 2042, I guess. Oh, there's a guy just lying down by the artillery? Should have saw that. It's a Mad Max spinoff. I mean, you're not technically wrong. If it kind of spun off the first movie, you could technically think that it's a Mad Max spinoff, I suppose. Weather issues and tornadoes and stuff. Pretty wild indeed. Wow, they took down Golden A. I thought we were losing A already. I was like, damn, they're pushing us back fast. We need to defend these hollowed streets. Oh, it's a tank. That's not good. Oh, I'm killing people with the, or burning people alive with the fire. That's nice. Oh, I thought I could escape. Nope. Nope, no escape for me. Just death. At least we're holding A down pretty well. Crap. I feel like that's a street of death and I want to go somewhere else. You know what I mean? Doesn't seem like a safe spot. Oh, give me a break. They shoot me through the boxes? What? It's a weird angle. Classic combat? Probably not gonna get classic combat like what you're talking about, I think. No, since it's slightly futuristic, it's gonna have a different scenario.
We have lost objective apples.
War changes, you know. But yet it never changes. Da 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 da. Fallout. Fallout 4. Just run around with a lightsaber. Pretty awesome. And yet I don't know if it would be action-packed enough for people. It's actually kind of crazy to think about, like, someday, you know, there'll be new Elder Scrolls and a new Fallout. I'll get to stream in that and do videos on. They're probably a long ways out, but someday. They'll do very well because they're on Game Pass. They'll have more subs and stuff then. It's very exciting to think about, actually.
We are losing objective apples.
Ah, crap, I knew that was going to happen. Like in Battlefield 3, well, this is supposed to technically continue the story of Battlefield 3 and 4 or something. I don't know if it's really like a story, as to say, but it's supposed to continue that world. It looks like we're losing A pretty badly, too. Take the position! I wonder if they added double XP to Hardline. That one you need level 150 for an achievement. I don't think I'll ever get that, but interesting to work towards, I guess, with the XP being on. If we'll live to see it. Oh my god, stop bringing in the curse of the death in 5 years. Has death in 5 years guy been back? Are you death in 5 years guy? I remember that or not. I'm always so tired. Bum 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 bum. The only game I really want more XP in is Battlefront, though. I can hit level 50. That achievement. Oh, there's a lot of guys there. It's kind of crazy how much are down this like hallway of death. That doesn't really seem like it should be a hallway of death, but yet it is. Ooh, I just got an email about something fancy. That should be cool. Like a little good surprise. Whoa, okay. I'm gonna flank, actually I'm gonna flank around and take out, maybe go to B or something. a good opportunity to do this.
We are losing objective
I don't think these guys, yeah, that guy sees me. Kind of behind them a little bit. Ah, crap. I knew that wasn't gonna work out. Never know he was there earlier. That's funny. Oh, that guy. That was the one that was like, remember and stuff? Oh, that was the guy about the deaths. Oh, that's funny. Kind of dark as well. We've lost the objectives. They're pushing us back to our last sectors. Well, second last sectors. A health for you. I think they died too. I remember due for a next World War II stream. That was pretty fun. I think it might be a bit off though. You know, circulation wise. Because I like to cycle the games just to mix it up a little bit. Oh, come on. Where was that from? Across the map. Oh, more like across the once flooded ravine, I guess. It seems like a bit of a area where there would usually be water. So I think this is kind of our important spot where if we don't hold them back here, we've kind of lost, which I think we're going to lose anyways because they've been pushing pretty well and steady. Well, that's kind of lovely. Is he like trying to juke me? Is that what he was doing? Moving side and forth? There's going to be a lot of character skins in 2042. I would expect there to be. There's a lot of money going on there. A lot of money for them to make. Maybe we'll get crossovers. Maybe we'll have John McClane 2042 and he'll be a scruffy old man. Yeah, I could see even more of that becoming a popular thing, you know, like the operators and... 'cause I think Fortnite made that a possibility, and then Call of Duty's kind of building on that because they're finally seeing the money in it, and I feel like more games could be doing crossovers like that in the future. Which is actually really fascinating. So we've already lost C. I'm gonna spawn at B and see if we can go and reinforce over at C there. Try to take it back. Yeah, the money. Why don't people like playing on this map? It's actually kind of neat, you know, just like the really tight corridors and stuff. This epic street combat, it feels pretty intense. Ah, I missed the revive by that much. Pink anime guns. Hey man, if there's a future, it's gotta have pink anime guns. Gotta be personalized if you're putting your life on the line. Yep.
We are losing objective butter.
We're losing objective B at the back alley. That was like a club here at one point, was the back alley. I had a great club. Another thing I missed, clubbing. Didn't get to do it very often. But still occasionally did.
We have lost.
The hell? Where'd that guy come from? Kinda came out of nowhere there, jumped off the building. And a revive for you, and a review for you, and a review for you. Everybody gets a review of their games.
We have taken objective butter.
They took back objective. What the heck was that? Aw, what did he kill me with? That doesn't seem natural. Tracer weapons, you know it. You're gonna have actually Tracer from Overwatch. Oh, that's Activision. Oh, I'm surprised they don't do a Blizzard crossover with
The enemy forces are gone.
with not Battlefield, with Call of Duty. I'm surprised they haven't done that. They could throw a Tracer into it as an operator or something, you know, when Overwatch 2 comes out or something as the crossover. I mean, they own the property, right? They're with Blizzard and stuff now. I feel like one of these doors in the middle should open. It'd be cool if you could go in every single building and like maybe there'd be too many spots for people to hide, but it would be very interesting if you had to like blow open walls and that and create your own pathing. That would be interesting. We're doing well, guys. We got this. The Hello Kitty AR-50. Hey, man. Well, you get that brand recognition in. Everybody's got to make their bills. Hello Kitty's got to profit on the war of the future, you know. That's how it goes. I mean, if that's where it's at, right? You'd be profiting. All the companies did on the war efforts, right? Gotta make money. It's gotta be inventive about it. Huh, 115 tickets left. We're actually holding them decently well. That guy should have killed me. No problem there. Wow, look at those slick kills. I took this street. They will call this Sky Street. It feels like I'm kind of in a real World War I city area. But then at some point they'll probably do another World War I game, and it probably will look way better than this one does. As is the way with graphics, right? Crossplay. Yeah, that would be good. I would kind of expect crossplay, to be honest. Like I would say it would be weird if it didn't have crossplay. There were some people also chatting about the game, and they were saying, you know, very likely you'll probably even be able to play with last gen people, but you'll be restricted to last gen servers. I think that would make a lot of sense. So, you know, you can play next gen with others and do 128 players, or you can play last gen and be like in 64 player lobbies. You know what I mean? That would actually make a lot of sense. The guy that pops up in the Battlefield of the games? Hibachi? Or are you talking about like a character in the game or something like that? Hibachi usually hops in. I don't think I've seen him tonight. He plays Battlefield. Go see. Why am I running and not... Oh, come on, I ran at him with the bayonet, and then I didn't bayonet him, and then... Oh, God. Protagonist of 3 and 4, and his grandfather was in Battlefield 1? I have no idea about that. I think Far Cry's got, like, the one family's always in it. What they're called, but the one family's always there. Call of Duty usually has the same names for its characters, too, which I thought was fun. And we're holding all 3 positions. Wow, I didn't think my squad had it in them. I figured this would be a quicker match. And I could go work on Crash and Clank quicker. Oh wow, that actually looks really quite lovely. It's even got the artist mark in the corner. Stupid blinds. Ooh, he smoked me good. I was gonna shoot at him. Captain Price, yeah, but that's Call of Duty though. Next gen consoles and PC, not last gen. Oh, fair enough. Cross progression. Oh yeah. I still imagine a future where you're able to like buy a game once and have it on different platforms with cross progression and crossplay. Maybe someday. That would be nice.
I'll deal with those wounds if you like. That's first aid for you.
We're holding these guys down. Whoa, that was a big boob. Interesting. The protagonist of the Battlefield titles? I just don't really think you're talking about Call of Duty. You'd have to go and look it up, I guess.
We have
I'm
lost objective apples.
intrigued to see who it is. Talk about like a protagonist character across the battlefields. That would be interesting. Look at me. I'm like rolling through these levels. I think I've leveled up like 5 or 6 times tonight. It's nuts. Double XP is wild in this. I feel like it's more than double. We going that quick. Yep, 2042 hype. All aboard the hype train. Hype train accelerated. Planes flying over. Yeah, we're gonna hold them back here, I think, and then they're gonna have to do the re-attack thing and stuff. It's gonna be neat. Oh, that's a tank. I should have just kept running.
Take that first.
I can't believe I survived.
Lost objective Charlie.
And got shot in the back. Almost survived. That close. But alas, he got away with stealing my life. Oh yeah, I forgot I can quick spawn. Objective butters.
Attackers remain.
Well, we're doing decently well. 50 attackers, 50 tickets left. I almost got both of them. Almost. It's pretty close. Not quite there, though. What's he got there? Like a big chain gun thing? Oh, damn. Whoa, tank the summer? Yeah, spawning and dying on the defensive here. Are they actually going to push this with 40 tank or 40 lives left? It's pretty close, right? Like they maybe if they made a good push, they could actually take down here. No, no revive. Okay, whatever. You know, it was right here, but what is? Oh, that's a bad guy too. I thought that was a friendly because it's blue above his head. Henry Blackburn. Oh. Only Battlefield 3. That's interesting. I do wonder if these share like the same continuity or not. You know, the Battlefield titles. That would kind of suggest that 2 of them do, right? But and then where does the Bad Company line go? I wonder if we'll ever figure out what was going to happen at the end of that one. Just wanted to know what's next to Bad Company, you know? Probably never gonna see it. Wonder why. Why did they stop? That's what I want to know. Should probably Google that actually, see why they stopped doing the company titles. Because those are a big deal back in the day, I thought.
A sentry kit is available near your location.
A sentry kit. Sounds like a lot of work.
We have taken objective butter.
16 attackers. Did I get shot in the back? Is he like... Oh, he's up above up there. Oh, why did he take so long to kill me? It was basically like a free kill for him. Damn, shot down the street. Battlefield 3 campaign was kind of interesting, yeah.
We have lost objective butter.
Neat. Thanks for the story context on that. I'm very curious. I was very curious about the history of that character in Battlefield. We're going actually taking a look into it. Hi there, folks. Welcome.
Sentry kit is available near your
Let's
location.
continue battling along. We've almost got the tickets exhausted, but they're also taking a beating against us. I mean, we should get the 7 tickets we have left. Shouldn't be a problem here. The hell did that guy go? Got him. And smoke is really effective, actually. Oh, come on! He was right there. I mean, there's still gonna be kind of like a lore of the battle. We won, let me guess. Now this is gonna pop back the sector and stuff.
Count your chickens, because those blighters will be hungry for one final attack. They'd rather die than let us keep Amiens. But if we hold now, she's ours.
Last defense. Time to defend hard, and since this is our last defense, and we are gonna be wrapping things up after this match concludes, be sure to like the stream, question stuff great, the donations cool, subscribing's tops. Hope you guys have fun as we try to hold this spot down and see if we can win the game or not. Go squad, go! Where are they coming from? I'm scared they've got a tank coming. Good spot. Someday this whole town, you'll be able to destroy every part of it and mess up every single building and stuff. Someday. Am I going to play the FF7 remake? I don't believe so. I think I'm kind of late on requesting it, and I don't know if I have time to cover it, so I think I'm gonna maybe skip out on the FF7. It seems like it's probably a lot of work for me to be able to cover it. I don't have anything that can do any damage to this tank, so I guess I'll throw a fire grenade thing. Oh jeez, he's gonna run me over. Oh, don't shoot me, tank. Pretty cool machine. Is it shooting at me? Oh, it definitely is. It does not like me. Aha, these walls appear to be invincible. Looks pretty cool seeing a weird ugly tank like that moving around. Definitely knows I'm up here, and I've got friends! Kind of exciting. Ah, he got me. It's too early to wrap it up. It's like 3 hours or so. I'm tired anyways, and I gotta get some more Ratchet time in. Was I excited to get the Ratchet and Clank Press Cube care package? Yes, I was. I was actually very ecstatic because I didn't expect it. Every now and then, like sometimes you expect, stuff. It's like, okay, this is coming. They take down your mailing address, and you're like, okay, so something's coming. I'm gonna get something, or they tell you, or they give you a hint. And sometimes things just like appear, and you're like, what? And that was really cool because it was just like a complete surprise. I had no idea the cube. And then here it is. Like, I didn't know what it was. It was just like a square box, and I kind of opened it. I was like, I actually thought it was something else because I'm expecting another package for another game, but yeah, no, it's just like, oh, that's really cool. I had no idea. And then it just kind of popped up, and I was like, oh, cool. And then I did a video as fast as I could and did the social media stuff, and yeah. It was kind of exciting. It's a lot of work to do that, you gotta do the different videos and that. You gotta do the Instagram, the TikToks, and all that, and post things. COD or Battlefields? Probably Call of Duty. Call of Duty 4 is like one of my top games. I love Battlefield, but yeah. Longer history on that. Do I think a new Tomb Raider will be at E3? Probably not. If they did, that would be a surprise. At the beginning of the year, Crystal Dynamics did a video to celebrate because it's 25th of Tomb Raider this year, and they're like, we're working on unifying the storylines, which sounds stupid. I don't know why you would, or how you would be able to unify the OG Tomb Raider games with the new version of Lara Croft, but apparently they're going to try to do it, which just sounds stupid to me. They should just be doing their own thing like they've been doing with the last 3. But they said they're going to be working on a new story for the coming years, so I think it might be a little bit further away unless they do like a CGI teaser for Tomb Raider, but I just don't think we'll see it this year. Yeah. That's 3 where I am. Again, Canada's really, really big country, different time zones across the country, so different places at different times. Yeah. What? How's this guy not revived? There you go, my friend. I thought there was a bad guy lying in the streets there. Must have been mistaken. Ugly tank. Why is everywhere so foggy looking? I thought I could get in that building before. Oh no, it's a different building. Run a different street. Why is there so much fog and smoke and stuff?
Enter the combat area.
Totally worth it. All the trolley cars. Those are fun.
We have taken objective apples.
Objective app. Ooh, smoked. Or more on Forspoken? I have no idea about that one. I just wanted to play Ratchet and Clank. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Is it confirmation that 2042 will be on Game Pass? I wouldn't say it's confirmation of them showing up at the event, but I would say it's kind of a more suggestive thing towards it showing up on Game Pass, so that's my thoughts on that. East Coast Canada's 5 hours behind. I'm like in the middle. I'm in the mountain time. Ooh, mountains. What you saw in those photos? Big mountains, tall hilltops. Don't know to pre-order or not. You can always wait till closer to and get details on it. They'll tell you stuff in the future. Like I said, it's early, you know. There's still a long ways till it comes out, so... And did they give a release date? Did they say October or something? Totally forgot about that. I've been so hyped up about all the other stuff they showed in the trailer, I didn't even know if there was a release date or not. November? Can't remember. I think somebody actually put it in the chat earlier too. Could just be tired, yeah. Could be tired. Gotta give them props. It's fantastic. I've had a lot of fun with the game. It's really, really well done. I wish that Xbox had like a Ratchet and Clank-esque game releasing soon. That would be nice. But guys, when Flight Sim comes, woo, blow the hell away. Game's awesome. Seriously. It transcends gaming. Taking the depot. Ow. Whoa! How is the armored train hitting me from over there? Does it have a line of sight? Yes, 5's are like unit. I don't think it's that bad.
We have taken objective apples.
I know it's hard to find them, but you know, months ago I was able to pay a little bit extra and get mine, and there were many, many options. Just depends on how much you want one, how desperate you are.
We are losing objective apples.
Ow, 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 ow. Oh, he's on the building on the second level there. Unbelievable. I usually, well, I try to get the consoles when I can. I should have actually maybe tried to get the PS5 even earlier. Probably would have been better for coverage on that one. Whatever. Mid-gen refreshes, next-gen, I can get on it and cover things quicker, I guess. Hopefully. Oh, that's a bad guy too. Double bad guy kill. They still have 200 tickets? There's no way they shouldn't take these spots. Like, it'd be pretty crazy if we actually held these down that whole time. I'm actually hoping it ends at some point. God damn it. You're very lucky, Jax. Very fortunate to get on the first wave. Should have invested in scalping. Yeah, it's a good way to make money. Good way to fund your consoles too. If you get your hands on it, you got the time. It is basic market supply and demand. I mean, the bots change things a little bit, but you know what I mean. There is money to be made in it. And a revive for you. Oh, a ribbon of revitalization. Or revitalization? Yeah, tiredlation.
We have taken objective Charlie.
Not Icarus, did he fly too close to the sun? 1200 to get a PS5? That's crazy. I only paid like $100 extra for mine or something. Really wasn't a big deal. Battlefield 6, nice, yeah. Good time to be prepared, right? It's usually big games that push people to get the consoles, and I hope they have a lot of stuff for Christmas. Christmas is always like, you know, a good month for that kind of thing. New people getting their consoles for the first time, always exciting. We're losing objective Charlie. I will not stand for this garbage. I will continue sitting down and fight. It's not easy out here on the battlefield, you know. Long campaigns, long battles. Sleepless nights out here on the battlefield of World War I. I don't think I'll ever get over Monte Grappa. Never. Hi there, welcome. VIP customer in a store, wow. I wouldn't spend that much on the console. I mean, if some people want to spend that much, it's not crazy, I guess. People always seem to forget that every generation, you know, it's harder to get your hands on them. Every generation has more and more gamers too, right? That impacts things as well. More like first aid for myself here, you know? Whoa, I better get a revive. Come on, somebody hit me up with a revive. Out here saving lives all night, somebody needs to save mine. Not even drugs have that kind of profit. I think you'd be mistaken there. Some drugs have like insane profit margins. Like absolutely insane. Like way more insane than even that. Entry kit has been located. I was coming to save his life with my needle of hope. It's like the vaccine for COVID. Save everyone. Ow, I'm dead. So they're taking, like, this is like such a gridlock here. I'm actually just shocked, genuinely shocked that these guys have not been able to take these spots yet. It's just crazy to me. I thought this would be a quick match, and it's been like 40 minutes or something. It's wild. So yeah, I fix all wounds. I hit him a little bit, just a little bit. Hopefully when these games are available, more consoles will be available. Hi there, welcome. Probably. I've heard the shortages, though, might last into 2022, maybe all the way up to 2023. It's rough times, you know. It's lack of resources, higher demand than ever. Throw in, like, people scalping and bot stuff on top of that, and it's a rough state to find things, right? But yeah, I imagine the inventory will get better and better over time. Saved your life. And I died in the process. Leave one life, they let you die. That COVID needle joke. Why? Blowing stuff, not medicine or medicine? Oh, I thought you were talking about pharmaceuticals. Funny.
We are losing objective butter.
Ow.
Stay for you. Do you want me to patch your wounds?
Got the needle. Speaking of COVID shots, I'm pretty excited I get to have my second one on, I think after the 28th here, I can go and get it done, which should be pretty exciting. Ow. And I'm ready for a stampede in July. Oh, giddy up.
We have lost objective.
Gonna be a blast. Is there like a trip mine in there? Wow, these guys are like nested up in that spot. That's crazy. Same button you use to revive also picks up weapons. Oh. The revive mechanics? Yeah, I'm kind of hoping the revives get a little bit of an overhaul and the medics get a little bit more of a focus. Felt that Battlefield 5 kind of took away a little bit of what the medic classes do, which is disappointing to me. Yeah. Oh, come on. This is right there with the tank. Oh man, I guess the desk. How bad am I doing? I'm 44 or 47? I'm actually pretty close on my KD. Wow. Does this game give you counts as kills though? 'Cause I feel like that would be lower then. Oh!
We have lost objective
We
butter.
lost the position? Wow, finally after that many. Like, we took 80 of their tickets out from 200? Second wave defense? That's crazy. Tried our best, I guess. It's like our team has fallen. We got a full team though, right? Oh, 14 on 16. Lobby's dying. Yep, lobby's dying. Probably because the war is waging on forever. We took A back? Bravo. Oh, never mind. Again.
A sentry kit is available near your location.
I'll try to run through the streets to get to A. Tank! Any tank? Oh, it's an artillery truck. Never mind. I love the idea of that vehicle. We're gonna do a really armored vehicle and we're gonna slap an artillery shot on the top of it. It's gonna be great. Big explosions.
The enemy has reached the final objective.
This is it, guys. This is the big fight here. What it all comes down to, 50% of their tickets gone. This is where warriors and heroes are made. On the battlefield. I'm killing myself on there. Don't they have like a war train for support or something? Building already looks like garbage. I don't see anybody. It's eerily quiet. Eerily quiet. Down you go with my blade. Ah! Oh crap. Die! Oh, I was on a pretty good streak there. I'm playing with a controller on the Series X. Yeah, if you ever see me streaming and that, you know, jump in and play, it's cool. We have people all the time. A guy named Hibachi always hops in here and plays. It's great. Bum, 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 bum.
We are losing objective.
What did I say? At least this game teaches you to stop, drop, and roll. Where did the other guy go? Oh, come on. Oh, I got shot in the back. That makes sense. Sucks to suck. I think we're... This is going to be a pretty close match, right? 100 tickets? Oh, never mind. We lost B. I don't know if we could hold A. A seems to be a harder one. Last enemy battalion. Able to take A back. Lost objective Butters. Oh, we got A. Okay, we're good on A. Charge B and see if we can take this area. Never mind. Flipped around. Did I try it on PC? Did I try what on PC? This game? I think I played this one on PC before. Yeah, I might have done like a beta or something on it. Oof, I don't remember. I believe I actually played it on PC at EA Live or whatever, EA Play Live at E3. I jumped into one of their game changers and I started playing because they were left or whatever, so I took over their role. I think I was playing on PC then. Bum 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 bum. We're taking back the train yard. The third level of this building is gone. Foot's falling asleep. Oh. Tough. But really all we gotta actually do is just hold A down, right? Because we just say screw it to B. 80 tickets? That's not too bad. Ooh, got me with the pistol. Monitor only supports 1440p. You can throw it on TV. It'd be pretty cool. Maybe it'd be better to spawn at our, like, default spawn in order to go push B instead of trying to go over there from A. I think of the logistics on that. They got behind us? Oh, come on, guys. I feel like I just die here. At least I'm killing people while I die too. Oh, yep. Foot's asleep. That's not good. Not good at all. You ever get those, like, sharp dangly things when your foot falls asleep or whatever? Such a weird sensation. Oh, not the cool, like, place thing area. Here, let's take it back, guys. It's got, like, a cool style to it.
We are losing objective apples.
Oh. Oh, where the hell did he come from? Oh, he's behind me. Always there. Yeah, I have a pretty good 4K monitor, but yeah, I've kind of always more into the TV type gaming experience, but you know, to their own right.
We are losing objective apples.
This place is falling. Wow, there's not even a second level here. Ah, I thought it would work. 50 tickets left. That's what it all comes down to. A fiber optic connection? Copper wires. Copper wires forever. We're supposed to get the fiber in the summer, but we've still got the copper wires. And we're pushing those babies to their max. Twisting two together for a better connection. It's fascinating, actually. Hold the train yard. Come on, guys, you couldn't kill that guy? Better get a revive from this guy. Slashing away like an idiot. Revive my ass, come on. You're right there. Ah, he's leaving me for dead. Unbelievable. Like we're losing A, which is our last hope here. 34 tickets, this is what it comes down to. I feel like if we just throw bodies at it, we should have this pretty. Like we literally just had to kill them here. We got this. Kill or be killed. 4K Ultra settings versus Series X? Or on what game specifically? I mean, this does pretty well on the Xbox. It's like a near native 4K like the entire time at 60. It's kind of really good looking. Then again, it depends on settings and stuff too, right? New class rank achieved. Okay. Ooh, 10 tickets left. I am literally ending their lives here. 1 ticket, is that the kill? I think that's the kill. Damn, okay, so that's the end of our journey, guys. I'm usually decently good in FPS games. Other videos from today included the Ratchet & Clank press package, which was pretty cool. You can see the cube get unboxed. This cube right here. Pretty cute, cool cube. You can see all the stuff inside of it. There's a video for that today. Tomorrow's going to be Ratchet & Clank comparison video. Assassin's Creed on Series X got shown today, the original one, and Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. The day prior was Minecraft Cliffs and Caves, if you want all the details on that. Dante's Inferno and Mercenaries 5, those are the videos. And of course, always good surprises and cool things coming up. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to get your likes in and your subscribes and all that, and I hope you guys had fun.